and welcome to This Bed We Made. As I mentioned, there are not really a whole lot of options in here. The only thing which is an accessibility option that I would count is motion blur, which I've already disabled. And that was all of it. Let's have a look. Please let me know if the sound is loud, quiet, or indifferent. This game takes into account all of your actions, including ones you decide not to take. These choices will determine your fate and the fate of others around you. Proceed with caution. Oh. Service de police, Poste 22, Montreal. That got really loud there, didn't it?
Come on now, miss. Let's keep moving.
Why is it so dark? It's really dark, right? Yeah, I can't move the camera more than that. So I don't think I can have a look at anything on the walls here. Like
It's on your right. Here.
I don't want to look at this door. I can't. I'm not allowed. No doors. Why is my desk map dirty?
So each maid has her assigned floors?
Yes, exactly.
Then why is it that you were working on the fifth floor last week?
Well, the usual girl, Sophie, she had to take some time off. So Linda, that's her governess, asked me to cover for her.
I see. Does this man look familiar to you?
I can't go backwards. Like, I physically can't.
I'm not sure.
Look close.
We're almost there.
Take your time.
Okay, well.
So, expect me to believe that's all you were doing there? Having a drink? And I suppose you being dressed as a woman was a coincidence, is that it?
It was only meant as a joke.
Oh,
Oh.
come on, we all know what's going on in Manny.
Okay, I guess this is
Here we are.
This is our room.
Good luck.
Can I? Okay, let's quickly do I want to turn this down a bit and this down a bit. And then turn that up so the dialogue's louder. Okay. See if that works.
She's all yours, sir.
Oh, that was really loud.
Sophie Roy, I'm Detective Maurice Tremblay. Let's see. 21 years old, working at the Clarendon for over a year. Husband?
I'm sorry?
Are you married?
No, not yet. I live with my mother. She's sick, so I have to take care of her.
No father.
No. It's always just been me and my mom.
All right, Miss Roy. I need you to tell me everything that happened.
Is the
starting
volume
with
okay?
this morning.
Au parc La Fontaine, les filles s'en vont et s'y promènent au bras des garçons. Tu les entraînes au cœur des buissons où elles étrennent l'amour en saison. Tu les enchaînes dans un tourbillon de vrais poèmes, car dans les frissons naissent toujours les plus belles chansons d'amour. Au clair de la fontaine, j'ai vu dans tes yeux mille couleurs. Quand la claire fontaine s'amusait au jeu de nos deux cœurs.
Document's done. Now just a bit of tidying up, and I can go on break.
Okay.
Nothing like a well-made bed. A bed's not complete without its pillow.
Fuck that with the.
I'm guessing you've seen better days, but you're obviously still important to someone.
It's like my sister's bear. always have one bear that I travel with, but I can't imagine taking 3 everywhere with me. Oh, it's a kitty cat with a bear tail.
That's a lot of money to owe. Just what did you get yourself involved in?
You know me, you know my family. You've had a seat at our bar since the day we opened in 49. You're more than a friend to us. You're practically family. And while friends are polite to each other, family deserves more. Family deserves honesty. As such, I want to be as direct as possible in letting you know that you're down to your last chance. The $8,380 you owe us plus 25% interest is now 8 months overdue. My patience has worn thin. This isn't like one of your unpaid bar tabs. You came to us for help, and help always comes at a price. We've opened our pockets to you time and time again, and all you've done is take advantage of our goodwill and generosity. We'll come over in person to make our collection tomorrow. I'll bring along the boys so we can all sit down and have a little chit-chat. But so you know, they aren't too good with words. Someone's in a bad
Only
way.
menswear. Are you in town for a business trip, maybe?
Okay, we're still a little loud with the music. Old Road Loans, January 16th, 1958. Date of initial loan, January 2nd, 1957. Entered an agreement between Mayhew. Okay. Initial amount of $1,500. Amount overdue $3,500. On the date of the initial loan, the lender agreed to lend an amount of the money, a sum of $1,500 to the borrower for an enduring period of 12 months, calculated from the date of the original loan. The borrower was obliged to pay interest at the rate of 15% per annum, and the total sum of said interest to be paid together with the capital sum granted by the loan at the period's end. With the loan period reaching its conclusion July 2nd, 1957, the borrower was expected to have repaid the full amount owed. The failure to do so will prompt further action. Refer to page 3 for further details on the place and time of repayment. Refer section C for the expected rates of all overdue payments as they relate to the time that has passed since the end of the loan period. It says a period of 12 months, but it was borrowed on January 2nd, so why did it expire on July 2nd? That's only 6 months. Am I the only one that thinks that doesn't look right? Because it's not. It's not. You can't have a loan for 12 months that concludes in 6 months. I mean, I'm sure they're all gangsters. I think that's what this is, well and truly, but... Oh, radio station switched. We ran out of... Is the... Okay, can turn that off since... Ooh. Dear Mr. and Mrs. Mapleson, regretful as we are to have to resort to these lines of communication, our client and your neighbour, the owner of 88 32nd Street, has been ultimately evasive of our many attempts to reach out and collect our due debts, specifically an amount owed to us to the sum of $1,904.75. He has given us little recourse but to contact him through those in close physical proximity to him in the hopes that they can deliver a message on our behalf. We have little desire to disturb you and the other fine citizens of 32nd Street, but our business may bring us back to your neighbourhood if it's not resolved quickly. The help of your kind community would be greatly appreciated for us and certainly for your neighbour. Kindly, Lucky Coin Financing. That's a different company again. The other one was Old Road, right? And I don't think this one is for the same company. This is something else, and it's 8,000. So whoever this person is, they are fucking racking up the debts. Nothing in here. a bibble. I don't know what's in the bibble. Let me open the bibble. Petite regal, breakfast, sandwiches, dinner, and dessert. Hot beverages, soda and mineral waters, cocktails, beer and ale, champagne and wine, spirits, and liqueurs. Liquor. Do you reckon this person has put anything in here? I am nothing if not persistent.
You brought your own mug? Well, I guess ours aren't quite as complimentary.
Best dad. Kind of need a wash. What? Come on. I can't clean it. I'm meant to clean it with. Can I clean this wall? No, it's just the tub. Well, the tub's looking good, my friends.
And voila. Good as new.
I could secretly be a 46-year-old man in disguise, but it's unlikely. How are you going? Welcome in. I don't know how to clean the mirror. Like, why can't I clean the mirror? Ooh! Jump scared by my own alerts. Good lord. This isn't that kind of game. I should not be scared by it. Thank you for the follow. And thank you for confirming that you are, in fact, a real human being. It's very dark in that cupboard. Is something in there? A safe. Is it a scarf? Please clean the room. Oh, it's cute. Okay, close. Beautiful. I'll send that through towards end of stream. I think. Is that everything? I did everything. Oh, I'm so stressed that I've missed something. Oh, what the hell is this? Good thing I checked again.
Good enough.
Is it though? Yeah, I don't think it's getting any cleaner. That was a black mess, so not quite murder yet. But maybe there will be. Okay. Oh, we're good now. Oh. We're just cleaning a hotel. It's my skeleton key. I don't know. What is the best tank to own?
Have you heard about that nut house they want to build next door?
Yeah, it creeps me out. Imagine all the weirdos who'll start hanging around the hotel.
I can think of someone who'll feel right at home. Look at her, always glued to that gossip magazine.
Do you think she has any real friends? Or is it just Gracie, Joan, and Marilyn?
Well, when your own life is that dull, you need to get your excitement somewhere.
Are we bitches?
Did you see
Okay.
Rebecca come in this morning? She was wearing the same clothes.
Now, don't you think you're overreacting? This is exactly the kind of behavior Linda warned me about.
She's doing everything she can to break us apart.
Sophie speaking.
Hey, it's Beth. Do you think you could come up real quick?
Sure. I'll be right there.
You're right, you shouldn't.
Now I realize I've been blind. I was so in love with you that I couldn't see.
What?
No. Can I go back to pick my keys up? I go back. Come on, come on. Back we go. Bugger.
Tempting, but every penny adds up, Sophie. Now's not the time to pick up smoking, Sophie. Oh, shock. Leaving luggage in the lobby? Are you trying to get Bernard to kill you? Oh, shock. Leaving luggage in the lobby? Are you trying to get Bernard to kill you?
Little hearts.
This leak really needs to be fixed. I hope the weather doesn't make it worse.
19 arrested in deviant raid. Montreal police arrested 19 persons in an early Saturday raid at Manny's Lounge, located on Stanley Street, downtown Montreal. The establishment, owned by Emmanuel La Liberté, is a known hangout for sexual deviants. Oh, God. A Montreal City employee, a court official, and 2 teachers were among those seized, according to official reports. Lieutenant Sylvain Guibault says he plans to send letters to schools employing arrested teachers. School principals, parents, and fellow teachers should prevent such people from being in close contact with youngsters, he said. It's everyone's responsibility to protect our children. Lieutenant Guibault also promised an investigation would be open into La Liberté, who had already had a criminal record. Major snowstorm paralyzes city. Montreal is paralyzed by this winter's 5th and most important snowstorm. 15 inches of snow are expected until the end of the day. The last major storm back in January had covered the city with 12 inches. The storm started yesterday with 6 inches falling during the day and 6 more at night. Violent winds created giant snowbanks all over the city. Many drivers ignored police warnings and decided to take their cars at their own risk, resulting in several accidents. Trains from the United States are expected to be delayed up to 3 hours. At Dorval Airport, most departures have been cancelled, while arrivals have been delayed or diverted altogether. A group of downtown Montreal businessmen and shop owners met with Mayor Sartre Fournier last week to air their grievances concerning the city's decision to allow construction of a new mental hospital on Dorchester Boulevard. William Weston, manager of Weston's department store, says he and his group will fight tooth and nail to prevent the hospital's construction. Will our customers feel safe to come downtown for their shopping needs, knowing there are ableist word next door, he said. Another bloody Valentine's Day concluded in horror last Friday with the murder of an Outremont resident. A worried neighbor called the authorities at 11:15 p.m. after hearing shouts from next door. When police arrived, they found the lifeless body of a 34-year-old man. Authorities have refused to identify the victim or provide any details about the circumstances of his death. No suspect has been apprehended, but Detective Lieutenant Maurice Tremblay asked anyone with information to come forward as soon as possible. Should personal hygiene worry you? Are those worries bothering your husband? Stop worrying and save your marriage with Lysol. Lysol is an indispensable aid to marriage hygiene. Millions of women use it regularly to safeguard their beauty and avoid undesirable surprises. It's penetrative and effective, even in the presence of organic matter. What? Begin to use Lysol today so you can stop worrying about your hygiene and focus on more important things such as pleasuring your hard-working husband. Lysol has been endorsed for more than 60 years by scientists, medical professionals, and many other men who have women's hygiene at heart. A Lysol Corporation product. Good Lord. It's a selection. Oh.
I'm not sure how the children are affected by what goes on at a bar on a Friday night. But I'm no lieutenant, so... Ah, my new home. according to Suzanne and Yvette. Wouldn't be surprised if everyone's a little bit more on edge today. Bad weather has a way of doing that. This is horrible. I don't think I'll ever understand what pushes people to go so far as killing.
Oop. Take a look back.
Poor Nicole. No one should be stuck cleaning up the reception hall after a ball, even if they did draw the short straw.
Okay, well...
Hey, Beth.
Hey there. So, who's sleeping?
Sleep what?
You were whispering just now on the phone, so I thought maybe Eugene or Bobby were napping in the break room again.
Oh, yeah, no. It's Jacques and Wendy. They were,
good.
in the middle of something.
Sorry.
Ugh, it's so awkward when they start making out like no
I
one's
pressed
watching.
numbers.
Get a room. We literally work in a hotel.
I try to ignore them.
I try not to pay attention to them.
I just find the sucking noises hard to ignore, you know?
Damn.
But that won't be an issue today, of course. Every sound is being drowned out by the phone's constant ringing.
Because of the storm?
You have no idea. You're the only person I've talked to today that hasn't mentioned the blizzard. I mean, until now.
Oh. Sorry.
It's all right. I guess I'm just looking for something else to talk about. Anything else.
Wendy
Well,
and Jacques?
I do have some gossip about Jacques and Wendy.
How dare you not lead with that? What's going on?
When you called, I wasn't whispering because they were making out. They were fighting.
Oh, this is entertaining. I mean, oh no, why?
I'm not completely sure, but it sounded like Linda had something to do with it.
Ugh, that bitch.
Beth?
Trust me, she deserves it.
Damn, son. Alright, alright. Right. Why does everyone hate Linda? Jacques to blame. Why does
I
everyone
don't get
hate
why
her?
everyone hates her so much. Linda's always nice to me.
To you, maybe, but she's just the worst to every girl she perceives as a threat.
A threat? A threat to what?
I don't know. Her place as Bernard's right hand, I suppose.
So, you're saying I'm not a threat?
I'm not saying that. I'm saying Linda thinks that, but that's her mistake. I know there's more to you than meets the eye.
Oh. Thanks. So, you said you needed me? My help, I mean.
Oh, right. Wanna guess why?
Something. Did you see a mouse?
Did you see a mouse again?
You make it sound like that would be no big deal.
It would. Wouldn't it?
Well, what if it was a rat?
Didn't you tell me you were raised on a farm? Those little creatures shouldn't scare you.
Ugh, that doesn't make them any less disgusting.
So, is there one or not?
No. No rodent is involved, thank God. A nice gentleman decided it was time to redesign the lobby and helped us by knocking over that vase on his way out of the hotel.
That's it?
I would do it myself, but the last time I tried to leave the front desk, Bernard emerged from his lair to scold me about procedures and whatnot.
Well, we can't have the beauty of the Clarington Hotel take absence from her throne, can we?
Oh, the people would riot.
I'm exactly the same,
Bernard
Susu.
especially.
Bernard's
Where my gaze
hardly
at?
the people.
She's giving me the
Anyway.
vibes.
I have to get back to work. There's a mop in the supply closet next to Bernard's office, I think.
Thanks. I'll see you around.
So many girls in here, where do I begin? Alright, press E. Okay. Some days I'm convinced that Clarington is haunted. It's not that I believe in ghosts normally, there have just been too many incidents to rule out the possibility completely. Just this morning, I was waiting for the elevator on the 5th floor when I heard a loud bang behind me. Like someone shutting a door, but with more force than I've ever heard a person use. I looked around, but there was no one to be seen. Am I imagining? Oh my god, did she hear a gunshot? I overheard Wendy and Jacques arguing from the break room. From the sounds of it, Linda got into Jacques' head and convinced him that Wendy was flirting with the guests. I couldn't believe it. Anyone who's been around them for more than a minute knows how much Wendy loves Jacques. She could never do that. Even if it's only a few minutes out of my day, my chats with Beth are always a highlight. She called me up to clean up a mess made by one of our guests, which gave us a chance to catch up. I don't think I've met someone who can make conversation seem so effortless. Beth has a witty response for everything. Too bad maids aren't allowed to use the lobby. Chatting with her every day would be a great start to my morning. Beth's been the hotel receptionist as long as I can remember. In fact, hers was the first face that welcomed me when I took my first step inside the Clarington. She knows this place like the back of her hand. Beth can be fiery, which doesn't win much love from Bernard, but most guests adore her for her magnetic personality, and that's something Bernard can plainly see. We don't get the chance to chat as often as I'd like, but when we do, it's always a blast. I only wish I had half her wit so I could entertain her as much as she entertains me. We are not? Clarington's manager, the big boss. He spends most of his days locked in his office and doesn't like the maids roaming outside their posts, so our paths don't cross often. Lately he's been hell-bent on getting the hotel back in shape, whatever that means, and there have been a lot of changes here as a result. He's enforcing employee rules much more strictly than ever and dropping God knows how much money on renovations. Stress is practically radiating off him. Linda is the Clarington's governess, Bernard's second in command. It's easy to see why. She rules over the maids with an iron fist, always ready to enforce Bernard's latest rules to the letter. Most of them hate her for this, but my feelings are a bit more mixed. For whatever reason, she seems to have a soft spot for me. Same cannot be said for Wendy, unfortunately. It's like she's made her mission to break up Wendy and Jacques' relationship. I'm worried her latest efforts may have succeeded. Wow. Linda. Wendy is a waitress at the hotel's restaurant. She and her best friend Yvette were hired together, and they used to be inseparable until 3 or 4 months ago. It's no coincidence this is about the time Wendy started dating Jacques, the bellboy to whom she's now happily engaged. After 3 months? That is, depending on who you ask, Linda seems to think Wendy is the Clarington's resident flirt. Sure, she's popular with guests and collects the most tips by far, but I've always chalked that up to the same thing that's drawn me to her. That warm smile just radiates kindness. Linda's not convinced, though, and seems to have taken it upon herself to expose Wendy for who she really is. Right. Jealous much? Jacques is one of the Clarington's bellboys. I don't know much about him. He's more shy than I am, barely looking up at guests carrying their luggage. People like us just need someone to bring us out of our shells. Apparently for Jacques, that person is Wendy. He's like a completely different person around her. He lights up, laughs, and even cracks jokes. I was so happy he found Wendy, and even happier when he proposed. They're like the Clarington's own Janet and Tony. What? But it seems as if their engagement's in peril thanks to Linda's meddling. Stand strong, Jacques. Don't fall for her manipulations. Mum always means well, but life hasn't dealt her the best of hands. She doesn't talk too much about her time as a nurse during the war, but I've always wondered what kind of person she was before that harrowing chapter of her life. It's just the two of us at home. Mum's had bad luck with keeping jobs, and she finds it hard to be around people. She stays home most of the time, and she's never missed an episode of The Wild Orchard. On her good days, she can manage on her own, but on her bad days, well, I do my best to be there for her. Dad left when I was 2 years old, haven't heard from him since. Mum doesn't say much, so I stopped asking. Alright. Maybe find him up.
Chocolate mousse cake. Maybe Bobby wouldn't mind sneaking me a slice. Ugh, no. Bernard would have both our heads.
Say
Linda's
no
been
to
putting these
divorce.
everywhere lately. It's weird that Bernard allows it.
Young, you can be divorced against your will. Women and children suffer most in divorce. You lose your succession rights in divorce. The wife's pension rights are lost in divorce. You lose your right to the family home in divorce. Issued by the DOC, the Divorce Oversight Committee. Someone scared about getting a divorce?
Oh, shock. Leaving luggage.
Linda, Wendy's great at her job. Guests absolutely love her and...
Not just guests, apparently.
Oh, God damn it, Linda! I only like her because guests like her. Making sure guests are happy is my job, after all.
You don't seem to care whether I'm happy.
Listen, if Wendy wasn't doing her job, that'd be another story, but I can't just fire her without good reason.
What if she stirred up trouble among the staff? Would that be a good reason?
Curiosity killed the cat.
Oh, Andrew, hi. I'm sorry, I was just...
Spying on our manager?
No, I heard something, and I...
Hey. It's okay, I'm just pulling your leg. I'm sorry I scared you.
I'm not used to having people around me while I work.
Yeah, you're always working alone up there, aren't you? I actually think it's the first time I've seen you down in the lobby. Don't tell me you've been sent to clean up after the Valentine's Day ball.
I heard it was a disaster.
I heard the girls talking downstairs. Apparently guests went wild.
More like unhinged. Mrs. Wilson almost broke a chandelier, and we kept finding chewed up olives in the weirdest of places.
I hope the rooms won't reflect that.
I hope that too. For your sake. You must see plenty of weird stuff while you're cleaning.
Yeah.
What's the weirdest thing you found in a guest's room?
Something about you.
Well, there was this lady who had a love letter addressed to someone I know.
What? No way. Who was it?
You.
You're messing with me.
It was worth seeing your face turn red.
Wow, you got me. Oh, I better go help Beth. It's hell here with the snowstorm.
It's okay. I need to,
Yeah, all right. Take care.
You too.
As if it wasn't enough having to deal with endless letters of advice from Raymond.
Raymond? What does he want?
He wants me to lower room prices. Make sure the hotel stays accessible to everyone.
Oh, I can hardly believe you two are from the same family. In the States, you'd be sent to jail for those communist ideas. I hope you're not considering listening to him.
Of course not. It's not like I have a choice anyway. With the rent,
Now's probably not a good time to disturb Bernard.
the hotel's gonna go under if I don't raise prices.
Bobby made it very clear he doesn't like anyone walking into his kitchen uninvited.
Okay, we need a mop. Nope. I get my mop. This is not the right place to get a mop and bucket.
I've never seen two people more suited for each other. I hope they work things out. They need to.
Do I not need a bucket for my mop? I guess that's not how a mop works. A dry mop will not mop. Gotta be moist.
Stairs, exercise. Elevator, convenience. Yeah, elevator wins this time.
Anything else done on here?
Now's probably not a good time to disturb Bernard.
I'm really sorry about that. I'll have a word with our kitchen staff to make sure it doesn't happen again. Well, that sounds a bit excessive, don't you think? Of course. We're all grateful that your employer chose the Clarington for his stay, but... All right, yes. I'll speak to my manager and see what we can do. Was there anything else I... Yes?
Bobby is the head chef in Clarrington's kitchen. He takes care of all the restaurant orders and the meals ordered through room service. I love walking by the kitchen doors any chance I get. Just enjoy the smells of whatever Bobby's cooking up. But linger too long and you'll get an earful or worse. I don't want to spend another afternoon cleaning macaroni out of my hair. Andrew is the concierge and receptionist for the Clarrington. He's intelligent, kind, professional, and well-mannered, which easily makes him Bernard's favourite, but he knows how to have fun when no one's looking.
Of course.
Whenever I see him, he's either dashing off to his latest errand or burying himself in a book, so we haven't had a lot of chance to socialise at length. When we do, though, it always feels easy, like talking to someone perfectly attuned to your wavelength. Maybe I should ask him for book recommendations. It'd be nice to have reasons to talk to him.
Okay, Sophie. Time to clean up that mess.
Yes. Right away. Was there anything else I...
A film roll? The guest must have dropped it when he knocked over the vase. Probably should return it to him.
I don't want to... Ah.
Ew. I better throw that away.
No, I want to know what it...
I better make sure the floor is spotless.
There we go.
Someone could slip and hurt themselves. Now I just put the leaves back in the vase, and it'll be like nothing ever happened.
I understand, Mr. Ramsey. I wish I could make the snowstorm disappear. I really do, but sadly, that's not within my power.
Beth, who knocked over that vase?
Mr. Spade.
Mr. Spade?
Well, I can check with the airport and let you know when flights resume. Until then... Yes, I know. You've said that already. But... no, that's very unlikely. Well, you're welcome to speak to my manager if you'd like. I'm sure he'll be thrilled to talk to you.
Hello?
Well, for that, you'd have to talk to my manager's manager. Would you like to contact him? Sadly, he doesn't have a phone. He's a bit of an old-fashioned fella, if you know what I mean. Yes? Yes, certainly. So first I suggest finding a nice little corner where you can kneel down, all right? Then you clasp your hands together and think really hard about just how much you want the snowstorm to end.
Oh my god.
It may help to repeat his name, too. It's, God, G-O-D. I'm sure he'll be very sympathetic to your plight. Making fun of you, sir? No, I never dare. No, I'm dead serious. If anyone can make the snowstorm end, it's him.
I love her.
Hello? Sir? Oh, well.
Gonna date her later, because that was funny as fuck.
So, which room are you staying in, Mr. Spade?
Spade. Spade, 505. Yeah.
Room 505. Great. That's on my floor. I can return that film roll without going out of my way.
It's the same newspaper.
Poor Nicole. No one should be stuck cleaning up the reception hall after a ball.
Okay.
Even if they did draw the short straw.
Hey Jolo, how you going? The game's going alright. We're just starting. Not too far in.
Phew, made it. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Was it you who cleaned the puddle by the restrooms?
Was I not supposed to?
Well, Eugene asked us not to touch anything until he's repaired the leak, but it's probably safer this way. Someone could have slipped on it.
Which floor?
Oh, 6th.
Wait, what did that say? It prevented Andrew from getting hurt.
What's the big rush?
I need to bring this to our VIP guest, the one who rented the entire floor.
Oh, is it that British man I keep hearing about?
Why does he need snow?
Why does he need a bucket full of snow?
No idea. I don't even ask anymore. It's just the latest in a long series of strange requests.
What do you reckon he'll do with it?
Take a bath, maybe? Sometimes I wonder if he's just pulling an elaborate prank on me.
Could be.
Can't you tell me who he is?
I've never actually met him. I always talk to his assistant. Only Bernard knows his identity.
Oh.
I do have a suspicion, though.
Oh?
But I'm not sure I should say it.
Can't you at least give me a hint?
Okay, let me think. Whew. Saved by the bell.
Hey, come on. Don't leave me hanging.
Let's just say I like to prolong the suspense.
Wait. Is that the hint?
Who knows?
Fair enough.
Who knows? You knows.
There.
You too.
Okay.
This must have been so much fun. Well, for the guests, at least. I haven't danced since Grandma's 70th. She definitely upstaged me.
Does it say paper? It is. That's 5:05.
Does carrying this everywhere really make us better maids? Bernard seems to think so.
Be invisible. Guests do not want to be disturbed. Accomplish your work silently and discreetly as possible. Be a shadow. Second rule, be thorough. Leave no stone unturned and no corner unclean. Dust, stains, everything must disappear. Third rule, be careful. Sometimes what looks like trash is actually a guest treasured possession. Be careful as to what you throw away. Partial cleaning. Clean mirror, toilet, and bath. Bring used towels to a cart. Put clean towels on a shelf. Replace toilet paper if necessary. Empty garbage can and throw away trash. Room, clean ashtray if necessary. Scrub stains. Make bed. Empty garbage and throw away trash. Complete cleaning. Bathroom and room. Repeat partial clean duties. Vacuum every floor. Dust every surface. Change bed sheets. Note, your governess may ask you to perform other related duties at any moment. 5:05. Partial. Door's open. What's this? Oh, it's a yo-yo. Pitbot's sugar frosted pops. Cute. Dog divorce flyer. Wow, that's a lot of snow. Chloe.
Mr. Spade? Mr. Spade?
Hmm. Oh, jeez, Louise. Red means scary.
What is this?
Oh. Busted. Going through... Why is he spying on us? Fuck him. If we're gonna get fired, we're gonna get fired. Fine grained developer. Hmm. Housekeeping. He can just redevelop the film if we leave it.
I should bring that back to my cart.
Looks like prescription drugs. But what are they for exactly?
Miltone meprobamate. Let's say. Throw his drugs away. I'm kind of debating how much I should clean.
Clarington Hotel reception desk, Beth speaking. What can I do for you on this very fine day?
Beth, I need your help.
Sophie? What's going on?
I think Mr. Spade's stalking me while I work.
Really? I knew it!
You did?
I mean, I knew there was something fishy about him. He just has creep written all over his face, you know? How did you find out?
I can't believe I'm about to say this, but sometimes when I clean the rooms, I get a little curious and, you know, snoop through our guest stuff.
Sneaky. And Mr. Spade caught you in the act, I suppose?
Yes. He took pictures of me. I found them hanging over the bathtub. He set up a kind of dark room. I think we should call the police.
No, That's a terrible idea.
But-
Sophie, that man has pictures of you running your hands through people's stuff.
But I didn't steal anything. I was just snooping, I swear.
I know, but say a client reports something missing, those pictures would put a big red target on your back.
Well, I threw them out.
Yeah, not your worst idea, but you found the pictures drying over the bath, right?
Yeah?
I'm no photographer, but I've been in one of those dark rooms before.
You have?
Yeah, I modeled for a while. Anyway, what I'm getting at is, those pictures were developed recently, but it doesn't mean there aren't more elsewhere.
You want me to keep digging around?
Well, there are pictures of you snooping, so why stop now?
Beth?
Oh, loosen up a little. No one's dead.
Oh god, that's ominous.
Any idea where I should start then?
Well, now that I think about it, I'm pretty sure I remember Mr. Spade asking for the combination to his room's safe. I bet you anything there'll be more pictures in there.
Maybe, but I don't have the code.
Give me a minute. Merde. Those idiots.
What?
I can't find the combination list. The night staff's probably lost it again. Anyway, we always ask that clients write down their code somewhere so they don't have to call reception a dozen times. Maybe you can have a look around the room, and I call you if Mr. Creep comes back. You know, so you can get out of there in time.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you.
Oh, it's nothing.
Oh, and Beth?
Mm-hmm.
Please keep this between us.
Of course.
Okay.
That's rough. How are you supposed to support yourself when no one will give you a job or a place to live?
I understand your situation. I'm sorry you had to spend so many years in the hospital. However, this does not change the fact that you don't have qualifications for the job. And even if you did, I could not hire someone in your situation. Other staff members would simply not feel safe around you. I ask that you not contact me anymore. Sincerely, Jeremy Sandberg. Hey weirdo, stop wasting my time. I'm not hiring you, ever. Mr. Morgan, you know I have a lot of respect for what you and the others have done for this country, but I'm not a charity. If I don't receive the past 3 months' rent before the end of the week, you'll have to vacate the apartment. Thank you. He's a veteran. Shaving cream. French, English, English, French dictionary.
You're pawning off your possessions? What do you need the money for?
To live by the sound of it. World War II Victory Medal. Oh man. This is sad, sad story. Can I? No. Mirror.
Locked. There has to be a key somewhere.
Tram tickets.
I remember this sale. I picked up that new winter jacket for Mom. Harry's diner, too. Were we ever there at the same time?
Two Coke, 2 burgers, 1 extra fries. Why Harry's? Lots of burger places closer to the hotel. He really is stalking me. Special occasion, wedding, funeral.
I just visited the oratory for the first time in years. This has to be a coincidence, right? Beaver Lake? That's where I took Mom skating last month. Why is this up here?
Miss Man. T30. Feels like a weird texture on the paper just then. That's really fucking creepy.
Morgan. Is that your real name?
You
Why
have to
did you check in under Mr. Spade?
You have to stop writing to this address. Lindsay died 2 years ago. I do not know what happened between the two of you, but please let us grieve in peace. Thank you, Lindsay's mother. Hey, Wiz, how you doing? Lindsay Franklin. Paul Morgan.
Hello, motherfucker.
Hello. Edith Franklin.
Is this a floor of the Clarington?
Lobby boys 8 to 11 and 3 to 6. Room service night mostly.
One
Dodgy.
man's trash is another maid's trash.
I don't know whether to throw it away or not.
Something tells me you won't be missing this. I hope you aren't eating those beans. Request to move to 507. Why did you want to change rooms?
Lindsay's address, infantry division, year of hospital discharge. Lindsay's address, infantry division, year of hospital discharge. Transfer request. Regrettably, the room's occupied. Okay. So, Lindsay's address, infantry, and year of discharge.
The storm must be getting worse. I hope Mom's not too bored without her TV shows.
So, Lindsay's address. 34. 34. 34, year of hospital discharge.
I'd forget my own head if I didn't write everything down. I guess we have that.
There's a stain over here, but I can't clean it. Pillow.
One more pillow, then you're good.
Year of hospital discharge. Where was that? Oh. I can't. Oh, that's a t-shirt. Where did I find? Here. No. Said he spent time in the hospital, so it would have to be obviously however long before that. It's a World War II medal. pretty good, ignoring the insomnia part. Oh no. Oh no. Wait, is that... Oh, it's a blanket. Or something otherwise not readable. Lindsay. What's on top of this? Key. Ashtray? Cup. Cup.
What do we have here?
Okay, let's have a look.
You spent 10 years in a psychiatric hospital.
47 to
And it looks like you
57.
lived with a long list of diagnoses and prescriptions.
Okay, it's bigger. Patient Paul W. Morgan, date of birth 19th of July 24, admitted 11th of the 11th 47, discharged 23rd of the 8th 57. Edward Hurst, psychiatry, discharge diagnosis, anxiety, neurosis, character disorder, chronic insomnia, and short-term memory loss. Patient initially admitted for nervous breakdown, displayed erratic behavior and mood swings, occasionally aggressive, non-responsive to shock treatment, nor insulin, nor electric. Patient condition improved after new medication, meprobamate, and then phenobarbital. Okay, so he was let out in 57. Which unit number was he in, though? Can you... Close. We should put the key back. Right? I can't just steal his fucking key. Alright, I'm gonna close that. I see. So 34 something 57. I don't know which battalion he was in. Infantry division. So it's 34 something 57. I don't know.
Oh.
And they were roommates. Let's beans. She was alone in a town she barely knew, hundreds of miles away from home. She was desperate for comfort and found it in the arms of the most unexpected person. What started as a normal friendship between two women soon blossomed into something much more passionate and disturbing. A tale of love like you've never read before. Out of her own experience, the author, working under a pseudonym, tears the curtain from one of the gravest threats to modern social morality, the strange love practices trapping unwary girls today, particularly in our larger cities. Interesting. What's that? Oh, thumbtack. I don't know how to find... 34... $34, 57. Birds of North America. Oh, photo. Is this it? 99. 34, 99, 57. Oh, how do I quickly better answer that.
Is he here?
What? No.
Beth, you said you'd call if Mr. Spade was coming back to his room.
Oh, yeah, I did say that. Sorry for the fright.
Oh my god, Beth. I nearly had a heart attack when I heard the phone ring.
I didn't mean for it. I was just so caught up in the thrill of it all. I had to check in. Did you find more pictures of you?
It's about to open the safe.
But I think I have enough leads to open the safe now.
I'm impressed. Well done, Arsène Lupin.
What?
Never mind. Don't let me keep you.
Okay, I'll call you back.
Yeah, you better. I won't call again unless Mr. Spade returns. For real this time.
All right, thanks. M and H. M and H. Who are they? Are they guests here?
Arrived at the hotel, room not ready, have to wait. M and H came in, both dressed nicely. M holding a flower bouquet. Heard them talk to the reception, saying how nice the oratory was. Picked up some flyer. Room finally ready. Decided... What? No sign of M or H. Decided to unpack and install my setup in the bathroom. No sign of M&H. Probably gone out again. Finishing develop this afternoon's pictures. Unable to sleep. Heard weird noises from the corridor. No idea who or what it was.
You're going through their trash? You really want to find out what M and H are up to, don't you?
Clearly. I received from a place called Harry's Diner with drawings and weird symbols on it. Okay, so M used to be a regular about 10 years ago. Back in my room, tried mapping their movements since their arrival in Montreal. Let someone exit 507, didn't hear the elevator. M&H arrived at breakfast, left the hotel, got in a taxi.
So many questions.
Went skating, ate lunch. Ticket has weird symbols just like Harry's Diner receipt. M&H decided to leave because of the snowstorm. H looked angry. Something happened during the taxi ride, but what? Okay.
Okay, Sophie, you should probably put this down. Now.
Film canisters. Film. Do you reckon we should throw away the film? He's probably got more photos of us, right? Confused. Do not forget to buy more film. Key room. I'm torn because I don't want him to have more photos of us, but also we don't want to. No, it's fine. There's a lot of film here. He's already going to know we've been here because we threw things out and tidied up. So I don't think it's entirely, we're going to get chewed out no matter what we do. But I don't know what to do with the extra film.
Clarington Hotel reception desk, Beth speaking.
It's me.
Oh, hold on. Andrew. Cover for me, will you? What's going on? Hey, Tintin. Just do it. Sorry about that. So, found anything on Mr. Spade?
Well, Mr. Spade isn't even his real name.
What? What is it then?
Paul Morgan.
Ooh, I can see why he changed it. So, did you open the safe? What was in it?
Actually, I need your help again.
Yes?
I found out Mr. Morgan isn't only stalking me, but 2 other people as well.
Oh, who are they?
They're guests. I don't know their names, though. I was hoping you could find them in the logbook.
Well, Snoopy, although it may seem like it, I'm not actually clairvoyant, so I'll need something to narrow the search. Do you know anything about them?
Okay.
Mr. Morgan refers to them as H and M.
Well, that could mean a lot of things. It could be their initials, or, I don't know, husband and mistress.
Oh, I hadn't thought of that.
Yeah, I'll need a little more to go on.
I think the most important thing here is it was room of
I
507.
found out that Mr. Morgan made a request to be transferred to room 507, but it was denied because...
That's Mrs. Beaumont's room.
Exactly.
Why change rooms when his entire setup is in 505?
Hey Lily, how you doing?
I'm not sure. I just thought it might be related.
Maybe, but... would you look at that? There's a couple staying in room 509, Hector and Marcella Cruz.
Hector and Marcella. H and M.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
How are the Cruzes linked to me, though? I mean, why is Mr. Morgan stalking us both?
My guess would be that
Oh,
Darius was the target,
congrats!
and you just got in the way somehow. Maybe he saw you snooping around their room.
When did they check in?
Last Thursday.
I haven't been in 509 for over a week, so that can't be it.
Then I really don't know. Do you have room 509 on your to-do list by any chance?
I do, actually.
Then maybe you go clean it and have a little look-see?
Yeah, nothing unusual here. Just a maid cleaning a room.
That's my girl.
I'll call you if I find anything.
Just be careful, okay?
I will. I promise.
Oh, I didn't... I guess I'm leaving the film canisters.
I must have forgotten my keys in the break room again.
I didn't close the safe either. Can I go back in? Okay, close. No. Close. I don't know. I don't know what to do about the film. He's got more photos of me, I know it, but... Of me, of we... If I... throw them out... I don't know. I don't know what to do. We're just gonna go.
Maybe I shouldn't wander around with my pockets full. Is there anything I can put down?
Oh yeah, we can put the things on the trolley. Cups have been deposited. Towel. Hey Rosie, thank you for the resub. How are you doing, lovely? The way that she's like, yeah, we can model with 4 cups until now.
It's locked.
It
The way
is.
they look at each other. You can tell it's the real deal.
okay, just tired. That's nothing abnormal, really, is it? She's so nosy.
Shoot, it's locked. I guess I'll have to get Lynn. Oh, another one. Wendy and Jacques have really gotten around.
Alright, so we have to go see Linda. Linda was last seen talking to the boss, so I guess we go up somehow. Maybe. Mama.
Last I checked, Linda's master key was in the locker room.
The locker room, okay.
Did I remember to punch in this morning?
Key. Oh.
Hypocrite bitch? What did Linda do? And to whom?
My wife will be at her parents' tonight. Please come by my house at 8 p.m. Make sure you bring the new lingerie I bought you. B. Oh. Oh, she's having an affair with the boss? Womp womp. Hey, Time Lord, how you doing? Let's fix this a little, because I don't know what's going on here, but
That'll do. I'll just have to make sure I don't forget to return it.
Don't cry. Valentine's Day is upon us. We're completely booked for the weekend. I know there's a time for colds. I'll not accept anyone missing a shift. The room's cleaner than ever. Continue partnership with Weston's department store. Take every opportunity you have to suggest the store for our guest shopping needs. Yeah.
Oh, Andrew. I hope someone here shares your passion for reading.
Oh, I want to make a book club.
Mrs. Beaumont seemed perfectly nice to me.
Divorcee from 204 has moved to 507. She wants sheets again. I don't want to speak to people like her. Got up late, having a mildly warm coffee and about to have mixed fruit yogurt for breakfast. That sounds like a perfectly lovely start to the day. If you see the freak from room 505 loitering, please tell him to stop. Bernard says he's scaring some of our guests. Bernard asked me to remind you that we have a very important guest in 602. Please satisfy any of his needs as quickly as possible without questions. Message from Bernard. Valentine's Day, please leave chocolates on the beds of the rooms occupied by married couples only. Christ, she's annoying. What's this?
Linda, you're not even trying to hide the daggers in your eyes.
Linda offers Wendy the Employee of the Month award. January 58. Hello?
What is it?
Wendy? It's Sophie. Are you alright?
Do I sound alright?
No, I guess not.
Just leave me alone. I don't want to talk.
I was in the break room earlier, and, I couldn't help but overhear your argument with Jacques. I'm sorry he let Linda get to his head. He should be trusting you, not her.
Yeah, well...
I know I wouldn't be your first pick, but I'm here if you need to talk.
Maybe later. I just can't talk about it. I can't talk about it right now.
It is indeed.
I'm sorry I was rude.
It's okay.
Sophie?
Yeah?
Thank you.
I still don't know about the film canisters. It's bugging me a lot. Alright, what's this?
To be tossed aside by your best friend like that? Oh, Wendy, that's a special brand of heartbreak.
Ashtray. Can't go in there. Hey, Wendy.
This goes beyond constructive criticism. It's just a personal crusade.
Wendy, do you think I don't see the way you talk to guests, the way you smile at them, call them sweetie when you fill their coffee cups, the way you laugh at their jokes and bat your eyes like a stupid teenage girl? I'm not sure if you're doing it for the tip or to get Employee of the Month award, but either way, this is unacceptable. I know you mentioned the way you wear your uniform. This is a respected hotel, not a pleasure house. Although I've had a problem with your behavior, I tolerated it as long as the guests were happy, but now that you're getting engaged, I can no longer remain silent about it. What would Jacques say if he saw you? I'm sure he'd be as shamed as I am. Maybe you've got Bernard fooled like every other man, but if you don't change your behavior, I'll find a way to convince him to fire you. This is your only warning. Oh, fuck Linda. I shouldn't have taken the note down. No worries at all, Time Lord. Have a good luck.
I don't want to think of what could happen to Wendy if someone found these. Should I?
No. We're not gonna take it because that needs to be between them.
Fine. Keep your secrets, Locker.
What kind of... This is all girls. What the... Okay, we've got the key for the break room now.
Right, the master key only unlocks the guests' rooms. I'll have to get my keys later. At least I can get into 509 now.
Hey, you.
Oh, hey, Beth. On break already?
Sadly, no. I have an express delivery to make to the 6th floor.
Isn't that Jacques or Andrew's job?
Well, they're both busy, so... What about you? I thought you'd be in 509.
I'm heading up now. I just had to grab Linda's master key before I could continue our investigation.
Oh, I see. Well, this has been quite the day so far, hasn't it? I can't remember the last time work was this interesting.
Yeah, that's definitely one way to put it. That's not all, though. I was looking for my keys, and I heard someone crying in the bathroom.
Well, it's not a day at the Clarington if someone hasn't broken down in tears. Who is it?
It's Wendy. She's pretty upset.
Oh, any idea what happened?
I'm not completely sure, but I think it has something to do with the graffiti I found on Linda's door.
The graffiti? What graffiti?
It's 2 words in red lipstick. Hypocrite, bitch.
Well, Wendy would certainly have a few reasons to write that. Linda's been treating her like her personal punching bag as of late.
Linda's being too
Yeah,
much.
Linda's been pretty bad to Wendy. I'm not surprised she snapped.
Remember that day when Wendy came to work with that gorgeous perm? The staff, the clients, everyone complimented her. Then Linda came along and sent her right back home to straighten it out because her cosmetic choices were distracting the clientele. Ugh.
I'm not trying to excuse her behavior, but I think Linda's under a lot of pressure right now. It can't be easy, managing so many people with Bernard breathing down your neck.
You know, I don't know how you do it, Sophie. Maybe it's because my empathy only goes so far, but I admire that you're able to feel for just about anyone.
Oh, we can flirt. Let's go.
I like to put myself in other people's shoes, especially if they're people I find fascinating, like you.
Wow. The way you turned that compliment right back around at me was masterful. Well, this was a lovely chat, but I better see if Eugene is around maintenance. Hopefully he can help me find this thing for our esteemed guest.
Yeah, we both got a lot on our plates today.
I can't wait wait to find out more about our friends H&M. Take care.
You too.
Where is Jacques' locker? Who's this one? Wasn't it? He hasn't got. Oh right, it was Jacques. It was Thingy and Yvette, wasn't it? Was the best friend. Let's have a look and see Yvette. If Yvette, this is Yvette's locker.
I wish I understood you better, Yvette. You and Wendy had such a close friendship. Why throw it all away?
Because she's a bitch.
Yvette's and Susan's favorite activity, talking behind other people's backs.
Now we had to provide soap to the guests. This is getting ridiculous. What's next? A hairdryer in every room? Speaking of hair, have you seen Rebecca's new haircut? I didn't think she could look even uglier. Smoke break at 3:45? Ugh. Fuck you. I'm petty as fuck. I threw out her cigarettes. Who's Janine? Carol. Carol, I hope you have a great week here. Valentine's Day is always a busy time, but do not worry, it should calm down soon. I saw you watch us playing cards at lunch yesterday. You're welcome to join us today if you wish. Nicole. Carol, there's the Chambermaid's Guide and I talked to you about. Come see me if you have any questions concerning the job or the staff. I can tell you who you should hang out with and who you should be afraid of. Yvette. Yvette, you're such a fucking bitch. Nicole. Nicole sent the letter. In here? No, Nicole does not have anything in the... Oh! Dear sister, we need to talk about Kevin. The other day, Patrick received some pamphlets from a friend from the States, and he's convinced our child is a sissy. How is that even possible? The boy's only 5 years old. Does it really matter if he likes to play with girls and prefers dolls to toy cars? Still, I cannot help but think, if Patrick is right, if Kevin is indeed like that, what kind of future awaits him? Will he ever be able to get a job, to have a family, to have a normal life? Every time I look at him now, I feel like crying. I just want my little boy to be happy. Is that too much to ask? Invisible force lurking in the shadows, threatening our very way of life. It's not the communists, it's the homosexuals. A menace to the young, a threat to everyone. But how do we spot them? They move unnoticed in society, working in every field. They may even be married and have children. They could live next door to you, attend your church, or even be your son. In these pages, you'll learn how to spot homosexuals and protect your society from these dangerous deviants. Oh, got some shit going on here. Carol? Oh, we looked at Carol's before, didn't we? Oh. And who's over here?
Off limits. Open sesame? Nope, no luck. Being recognized for doing a good job. That feeling never gets old.
Sophie, I've noticed a real improvement in the quality of your work lately. I heard a few guests saying how clean their rooms are after you go through them. Who knows, maybe you'll steal Employee of the Month from Wendy. Ariadne's legacy.
Haven't gotten any tips so far today. It's locked. Fine. Keep your secrets, Locker.
Alright, Sniffles.
Rebecca's had her hands full lately. I hope she's doing okay in there.
It's all sparkly, so it's just lighting. Oh, we learnt a bit about our co-workers. Nothing good though. Bitches and snitches get stitches. Oh boy. Clean up the. I really want to put the key back, but it won't physically let me do it. Everything's tidied up here. I'm not going to take his cigarettes. This man has been through some shit. But I need him to... I thought there was a person over there, but it's just a smokestack. I don't know, I just...
Did you intend for me to discover your little dark room? Or did this just fall down?
I don't know what to do about this film. Like, there's part of me that thinks I should take it with me, but I don't know for sure. I don't know what the right thing to do is. Because for sure, there's more photos of her
I do
there.
have 506 next on my list. Should I pop in before checking out 509?
Yeah, okay, we can do that.
Oh
Whoa.
boy, someone's been living it up.
Did he really just scold us for talking? These Montreal cab drivers, I swear. I know, I thought he'd appreciate us trying to make conversation. Thank God for good old-fashioned pen and paper, at least. Yeah, it takes me back. At least Sister Gabriel isn't here to confiscate them anymore. So, like I was saying, are you ready for your week-long bridal shower, Mrs. Hubert? Stop it, Simone. I'm not Mrs. until I walk down the aisle. And this week's for thinking about anything but that. That's right, we're making the most of this week before I lose you to the jaws of married life. I would never. Won't be another Andrea, I promise. Yeah, and he's gonna kick us out if you keep making me laugh. The little faces they've drawn on it. It's very cute.
Not exactly a cherished gift. If you just left it behind like this.
My beloved Leanne. Much as I would have loved to have spent this Valentine's Day with the woman who's about to become my Mrs. Hubert, I'll happily make do with the lifetime of Valentine's Days awaiting us. Enjoy your week in Montreal. I'll be eagerly awaiting your return and the start of our new life together. Love, Gregory. P.S. Don't let Simone rope you into anything easy? Tell her I need my bride back in one piece. Oh, crazy. It's very cute.
Getting into 509 will be no problem with the master key. Let's get to the bottom of all this.
It's just a flyer for the thing. Trash. Keep looking for stains and shit. Okay. What's hanging from the... Oh, there's a balloon. I don't think there's anything in any of these drawers that I should be cleaning. I'm just stupid, you know? I got a photo. Do I really wanna... What the fuck? Ugh. Okay. Mirror's nice and clean. Towel's fine.
What's the story behind this?
Someone fell. Toilet paper's good. Toilet is now clean. I think we did a pretty spiffy job. Can't see any like weird stains or anything to clean, which is surprising. Everything's all nice and tidy. TV's off. I can just straighten that. That's fine. Nothing in here that's weird. Leave it how we found it. Okay, it's 5:06 done. Eugene, in charge of hotel's maintenance. Pretty much everyone likes him. He's friendly and hardworking and does his job well. Anytime I've needed help, he's been happy to lend a hand. Since the renovations started, though, his usual good mood's lost some of its spark. I can see Bernard's lofty expectations weighing on him. I just hope it doesn't burn out. He doesn't deserve that. Yvette is one of the Clarrington's maids. She and Wendy used to be best friends, but now she's just awful to her. She and Susan have teamed up to ensure no one in the hotel goes ungossiped about. Rebecca works in Clarrington's laundry room. It's a tough job to do on your own, but she manages to get it done. She's a little withdrawn, which makes her an easy target for some of the other maids, but from what I can tell, she's sweet. I don't know how much I should buy into this, but there's word among the maids something's going on between her and Bobby. I can't say I would have imagined that pair. Mr. Spade here, I guess, at the hotel, staying in 505. Seems to carry film rolls around. He's in such a rush to get somewhere, he knocked over the vase, but other than that, I don't know much about him. Now I know he's a stalker, and he's been stalking none other than me. I still can't believe those pictures of me in the bathroom are real. Found out the name our guest checked in under, Mr. Spade, is actually just an alias. Alias? Fuck, where's that word? His real name is Paul Morgan. People don't check in hotels under an alias unless they have something to hide, right? Made a request to move to 507, but I can't imagine why. Other than having 2 beds, it isn't that different. He's been sending a lot of letters to a woman named Lindsay. Lindsay's been dead for 2 years. Also stalking 2 hotel guests, M and H. Hector and Marcella, married couple in room 509. Alright. We're going to head into a break. This is our sort of halfway point of that 2 hours. So we're going to BRB for about 10 minutes or so. If you're watching this on the VOD, that break will be about 3 seconds. But otherwise, yeah, it's about 10 minutes. Have a stretch, have something to eat, have something to drink. I will see you all on the other side of this break. Hello, we're back. Thank you for the resub, Faye. I hope you're doing well today. Oh no, my pinned message went away. What? Why is my pinned message gone? It's meant to be there until the end of stream. I do not have the energy to repin that shit, if I'm honest. I don't know where it went. Maybe it's there and I just can't see it. Doing a lurky? No worries at all. Hope you have a good lurk. Okay. Right. Brain. Oh, did I turn that off? I didn't. We'll do that now. There we go. Okay, and welcome back. Let's go. Alright, so we were about to go clean 509, wasn't it? Actually, let's have a look at our cleaning chart here. 505, 506, 507 complete, 509. So we just did 506. Does it want me to do the other ones?
Do not disturb. Well, that's one less room to clean today.
I guess
I
not.
won't complain.
Oh, wait.
Huh. I do have 508 on my list.
Ooh. Okay, nothing going on in here. Oh. Nothing in there. Okay, always leave it how we found it. What's this?
More work for poor Rebecca. Hang
One
in there,
tuxedo,
Reb.
pair of pants, 2 shirts, and a tie.
Looks like someone had quite the shopping spree. Looks like someone had quite the shopping spree.
What are you leaving in here?
These are lovely. I wish you'd had more confidence in yourself.
I still love you as much as I did on the day I met you. I'll always remember the first time I saw you in that beautiful blue-red dress. Seems like only yesterday when 10 years ago I promised I would always love you, and today I pledge again what I pledged 10 years ago. Everything changed the day you came into my life. I'd hope it'll change when a new member enters our fam. I hope we can soon expand our family with it. You know how important family is to me.
Looks like someone tore that note apart, but I'm missing some pieces. I can't make out what's written.
Oh, these guys got the nice bath. Is that something to be cleaned? No, it's good. We need to find the rest of it. Clean this mirror. Let's get this mirror cleaned. Much better. What's this? Noodle. Contains 4 active ingredients: acetophenidine, aspirin, cinnamodrine, and caffeine. 1 tablet every 3 to 4 hours if needed. Take no more than 5 in 24 hours. So it's a stimulant. A 40-cent stimulant. I feel like I should clean this. There's no bed in here. What?
I'll hold off on throwing this out just yet. The food's practically untouched. One of our more expensive bottles. Was there a special occasion? What were you apologizing for? And were you forgiven?
So ask yourself now, can you forgive her if she begged you to? Hector Cruz. All American Life Insurance. Whole stack of them. Clean up the rose petals. Nothing on the TV. Oh, it's a interconnected room. Montreal vacation expenses. Destination tram. Harry's Diner, 345. Interesting. So they're doing very similar things to what we did. Historic and gay Montreal. It is all the same places, the oratory. it's like the radius is like Sydney and Portugal and stuff. Can it really pick up things that far?
This person looking for you back in Texas, was he really just a coworker?
Dear son, I can't believe you decided to renew your vows so far away from the family. Father and I are disappointed, and so are your sisters. Montreal, what a strange destination. I would not be surprised if this was another of your wife's ideas. I met Luciana in town yesterday. She has 5 children, 3 boys, 2 girls, and is pregnant with her 6th. Juan has bought them that nice house on the corner of Prado and Ramos. Imagine if you'd married her like you were supposed to, you'd have your own family by now. Yesterday I drove by your home to get the mail. As I was leaving, I met a man looking for you. I think he's one of your colleagues from work, but I'm not sure. I told him you're in Montreal and we'll be back next week. When do you come back exactly? I hope you can be there for your uncle's birthday on Friday. I'll make your favorite cake. Signed, your mother. I'd be a little freaked out if my mum ever signed anything. Your mother. Meetings. Oh. SW. 16. Trivial. Childish, so child. Ba-da-da-da-da. Okay. All American. That's the insurance company he works for. Let's close that. Don't need to know that. Snooping. Hello, Bibble.
Wow. You look like a couple out of a magazine.
Damn. February 4th, 14th, 1948. Oh, they got married on Valentine's Day. They bought a rosary. We will not be.
Someone's been sleeping here. I should leave it as it is.
Okay. More scraps. The cable on the floor. Uh-oh. Housekeeping?
Hello? Hello? Beth? Is that you?
No, that is our weirdo guest. Definitely not Beth.
Clarington Hotel reception desk.
Beth?
Sophie?
Did you just call me?
No, I didn't.
Then who called?
What do you mean, who called?
Someone just called, and they said nothing. All I could hear was static and breathing.
Whoa. The creeporama just keeps on going, doesn't it? Hold on. Hey, Archie.
What's up?
Give me a second, Sophie. Okay, so turns out Archie here patched a call through to 509 moments ago.
You recognize
Did he
the voice?
recognize the caller's voice?
You think it might have been Mr. Morgan?
Yeah.
Let me ask. Okay, so it was a man's voice, but he can't be sure if it was our creep.
Did he notice anything else?
He says he heard a faint bell in the background. It sounded like the elevator's bell, so he assumed the caller was one of our clients.
You didn't see Mr. Morgan come back to the hotel, did you?
No. I understand why you're creeped out, but I don't see how he could possibly know you're in 509. I didn't say a word to anyone.
I know you didn't. Can you ask Andrew not to patch any calls here for a while?
Trust me, I will.
Thanks. I haven't had time to check all of 509 yet, so I better get back to it.
Oh, before you go, I have some more info for you. I was going over the details of our little mystery when I remembered something. About this morning.
What is it?
I saw Mrs. Cruz rush out of the hotel, all by her lonesome, not too long after Mr. Morgan knocked over that vase in the lobby.
Interesting.
Really? Do you know what time it was exactly?
I think Mr. Morgan left around 10, so I'm guessing between then and 10:05? What?
I remember hearing a loud noise on the 5th floor right around that time. Like a door slamming really hard.
Do you think it was her?
Maybe. Did you notice anything weird about her?
You mean, other than the fact that she was walking straight into a snowstorm?
Yeah?
Well, I've only ever seen her with her husband. It seemed unusual that she'd be leaving alone. But now that I think about it, maybe she was sneaking out. Or following Mr. Morgan.
Yeah. Hopefully I can make sense of all of this.
I'm sure you will. Call me as soon as you find something.
Okay. Thanks for the info.
Interesting. Don't need to clean that, so I'll go away under there. That's a problem. Hey Reggie, hope you're doing well. Like patches on the carpet, but I can't clean them. It's a bedroom.
Mrs. Cruz got her personal information stolen. Is Mr. Morgan behind it?
So it's 5, John Westman 8. Wish to apologize on behalf of our company for the privacy breach that occurred on the 25th of September, and thank you for calling it to our attention. We're currently investigating how the individual was able to obtain your personal information. Rest assured that we're putting measures in place to make sure that the situation does not repeat itself. Our privacy is and always will be one of our top priorities. Harold Fernie and John Weissman.
Locked. It looks like the code is made up of 4 letters.
Letters? 8. W. O. W. Hey Minty, how you going? Murder. 6P03P. Price of Salt Angel. Stranger in the Night. Beast in View. Horizontal Man. And it had to be murder. No worries at all. I hope you have a good lurk. And thank you for coming in. This.
Am I reading this right? The account's been emptied.
Oh? Okay. Interesting. $200 neat, $80 neat, $95 neat, $85 neat, and then the rest. Little hearts all over it too. Huh. Hey Kenzie. Hope you're going well. Okay, so, well, that's gonna be a corner. That looks like it connects here. That's a top piece here. That's a bit in the middle of something here. A side piece. Corner. Right side. Mr. Right side.
It's some kind of code. Could I break it?
No. I'm not clever like that. You solved the torn note puzzle. Why, thank you. Snoop around to find the missing things. Alright, well... Oh, that's not what I wanted to do.
That yarn map Mr. Morgan has on the wall of 505. Weren't there some peculiar doodles? Symbols, maybe.
There were, but I don't... Ebra? What's this? Pills provide birth control. NTGP. NT. It was a T. A. N. G was N. Like that.
That yarn map Mr. Morgan has on the wall of 505. Weren't there some peculiar doodles? Symbols, maybe.
The dash has like brackets on it. X is W, 6 is U, T is a squiggly, N backslash. Okay, so T squiggly, X W, U 6. T squiggly. Is it W? Backslash.
Yarn map
Backs.
Mr. Morgan
Stop
has
talking
on the
about
wall
the
of
yarn map.
505.
We'll get
Weren't
there.
There some peculiar doodles.
All right, shush.
Symbols, maybe.
N is a backslash. Oh no, X is W. W for X, 6 for U, and the backslash. W. W for X. W for X. Six for you. I feel
yarn map
I thought
Mr.
it
Morgan
was
has on
a
the wall of
backslash
505. Weren't there some peculiar doodles? Symbols, maybe.
backslash is an N. Which means that logically 3 has to be an E, right? But Nent is not a word. Therefore, this can't be the N.
That yarn map Mr. Morgan has on the wall of 505. Weren't there some peculiar doodles? Symbols, maybe.
Maybe that's a H. PT. 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 The T is a squiggle. Maybe I've got that wrong. Pent next? On the something. Some 5. Alright, well.
That yarn map Mr. Morgan has on the wall of 505. Weren't there some peculiar doodles? Symbols, maybe.
I4. 4 is I. 4 is I. 4 is I. 4 is I. Oh, here we go. It's the one I really need. Where's my snippy tool? Okay, so oop. Get on that one. I think that's the only one there. 4 is I. Okay. Okay, so 4 is I. Now 8 is V. Music note is L. Two is A. I'm assuming this is O. We don't have a 7. I will leave notes in the vent next to no, not N.
I
M.
will leave notes in the vent next to your room.
Clarington Hotel reception desk, Beth speaking.
Hey, Beth. It's me.
Hey, so, how did the snooping go? Find anything?
I did. I found a message written in strange symbols. A kind of secret code.
A secret code? Well, spill the beans. What did it say?
I will leave notes in the vent next to your room.
In the vent? Who the hell does that?
I don't know, but whoever the message was intended for went through a lot of trouble to hide it. It was torn in 12 pieces and scattered in 3 different trash cans.
So the Cruises are keeping secrets from each other. Do you think one of them's having an affair?
Well, it's
I
blackmail.
don't know. It really looks like blackmail.
Blackmail? What makes you say that?
I found a bank statement belonging to Mrs. Cruz. Her account was emptied very recently.
Ooh, that's interesting. But it could mean a lot of things.
What do you mean?
Well, people need their money, especially when they're traveling. Although I have to admit, withdrawing all of it does seem a bit strange. Is that all you've got to back your theory?
The security breach.
I also found a letter from some sort of company, Fernie and Weissman. It mentions a security breach.
Targeting the Cruises?
Just the wife. It seems some of her private information was stolen by someone.
A large withdrawal and a security breach? That can't be a coincidence. Maybe they got something on Mrs. Cruz. Something so bad she had to empty her bank account just to shut them up.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
I see it, yeah. It could be blackmail for sure. Do you think Mr. Morgan's the blackmailer?
He could be the caller.
Oh, maybe he's the one who called here before.
Yeah. He could have been calling to ask for more money or something.
I'll go have a look at the vent that's mentioned in the message, just to be sure we're on the right track.
Yeah, good idea, Bean. I'm about to go on break, so if you need my help again, just ask Andrew to patch you through to the break room.
All right. Enjoy your break.
Oh, I will.
Okay.
Locked. It looks like the code is made up of 4 letters.
Vent next to your...
Linda, I've been waiting for this all morning.
Now's probably not a good time to disturb Bernard.
About Wendy. Did you hear anything?
What do you mean?
You didn't happen to go to the woman's locker room, did you?
No. Why on earth would I go there?
I just thought... Oh, never mind.
She tried to fucking frame her.
Ouch, that was my foot.
Not so loud. My toes.
Huh. I mean, it seemed pretty sus, but... Son of a bitch. Vent. Vent?
No messages. Let's try another vent. I can't see anything in there.
this is where we started our thing. I'll leave that. Like the first room we cleaned. A limited number of vents to check. Oh, yeah.
I can't see anything in there.
No. Well, I don't know what vent I'm meant to be looking at then, because it's all of them, right? Ah.
Can't open these without a screwdriver.
The fuck am I gonna get a screwdriver from? Is there one on our cart? Do I have to get the maintenance room downstairs? I get a fucking screwdriver from? Alright. I'm gonna see if we can find a screwdriver. Okay, or not. If I were a screwdriver, where do you think I'd be? Oh. That's... Oh! Eugene! Eugene, Bernard
Highest
tells...
priority, huh? That means Eugene's probably working in Bernard's office right now.
Bernard tells me there's a cold draft coming from his window and it's turning his office into the freezer. Fixing this should be highest priority today.
It sounds like Eugene asked Bernard to stop opposing the construction of the new psychiatric hospital. And Bernard was Bernard.
I was unaware of your daughter's condition. I can only imagine how difficult this must be for you and your wife. But do not worry. You only have to look at my brother to see how rotten apples grow, even in the best of families. But as for your request, I'm afraid I'm unable to grant it. Mr. Weston is both a good friend of mine and a benefactor of Clarendon. It would be inappropriate for me to oppose him. Also, considering his great influence in this city, I've no doubt he'll manage to prevent the hospital's construction no matter what. Thank you for your understanding. So Eugene's daughter is... William Weston says his group will fight tooth and nail to prevent the hospital's construction. Will our customers feel safe? Blah, blah, blah. Hospital will be the first of its kind in Montreal, as patients would be free to come and go as they pleased. Dr. David Blunt, the young psychiatrist behind the initiative, believes that allowing patients to maintain a connection with the outside world will facilitate their full return to society once the treatment's over.
Oh, Eugene. I had no idea.
Dear Eugene, a friend of mine heard from her hairdresser who heard from her sister-in-law who works as secretary to the mayor that the city plans on building a new mental hospital right next to the Clarendon. Imagine, Janice could get all the care she needs while staying close to home. It's almost too good to be true. I don't dare get my hopes up, but still, I'll keep my ears to the ground and keep you posted as soon as I have more news. Warm wishes, Joyce.
Huh, this must be Eugene with his daughter. He looks like a caring father. Wait, Sophie, you don't need these. Be careful.
It's a slippery slope towards. Shoot, no screwdriver. What's life without a little challenge?
We could use this, couldn't we?
Eugene's a pro at fixing the fuse box whenever there's a power. Guys, where in this hotel haven't you made out?
Nothing here. Well, he's in the office downstairs, so I think that's where we need to go. Still making out. Tweet, tweet. I believe I can fly. Whom's the fuck is you? Oh,
It's,
Vernon.
Miss Belivet, isn't it?
What? Oh, Roy.
Oh, right. You're the one who took last week off, aren't you? You had to, take care of your sister, I think?
Mother. My mother. She's very sick.
No, I hope this doesn't become a recurring thing. I need to know I can count on you.
I understand, sir.
What are you doing
Piss
here
off.
anyway? Are you on break?
It indicates a lie.
No, I'm just getting a screwdriver.
A screwdriver? What for?
Loose vent.
Well, that sounds like a job for Eugene, doesn't it?
Yes, you're right.
Then leave the repairs to him.
Okay, I will.
But Eugene's busy with your office.
Well, don't you look mischievous. Hey, Bean. If you're planning to give Bernard a good scare, sign me up.
No, I'm looking for a screwdriver. For the vent. Linda asked Eugene to fix Bernard's window.
Oh, I see.
Eugene?
What the hell? You'd better go and take a look. I'll stand guard by the elevator and make some noise if I see Bernard coming.
Okay, thanks. I'll be quick.
Oh. Okay. What's going on here?
This does not look like a nice brotherly check-in. I had no idea things were this bad between Bernard and Raymond.
I thank you for your invaluable input, but I need to remind you of the terms of our agreement. I did my part. I got you out of jail and have ensured that news of your deviant ways would not leak. Now I expect you to keep your side of the bargain and stay out of my way. You're not in charge of the hotel anymore. I've worked relentlessly the last 2 years to return the Clarington to its former glory, a great challenge considering the poor state you left it in. I'm glad Father never got to see how shamelessly you destroyed his great legacy. As for me, I'll be dead too before I listen to a single word of advice from you. You ask I lower our prices, but I can tell you I plan on doing just the opposite. My guests will be the creme de la creme. Your deviant friends can find themselves another place for their sinful debaucheries. Enjoy your retirement. Bestie, he gay. What's this? Screwdriver.
Aha! Let's get you to that vent. Opposing something that could help so many people. Just because it's close to your hotel? This is ridiculous.
Hey, Mr. Weston, I'd like to thank you again for agreeing this partnership between the Clarington and Westons. Thanks to your generous help, renovations are well underway and the hotels never look better. You should come visit soon. On another note, it's come to my attention that you have formed a group of local businessmen to oppose the construction of a new mental hospital. After working so hard to elevate the Clarington standards, I cannot allow a bunch of mental illness to move into my backyard. Should you accept it, it would be an honor and a privilege to join your fight. Yours sincerely, Bernard Leduc. Enjoy the cold, you cold-hearted prick. Oh, honey. I'll lose your job.
With this blizzard, Bernard's office will be a skating rink by the end of the day. Best to avoid that.
Mr. Leduc, my employer has made the following request. To avoid unwanted attention, his identity should remain secret to both guests and staff. The temperature in room 602 should be exactly 22 degrees Celsius. His dog should be fed the very best roast beef. His room should be cleaned every day at 11:30 a.m. on the dot. Eggs should be banned from his room service orders. No one should disturb between 4 and 5 p.m. More requests to follow once my employer has taken possession of the room. Okay. Interesting. Yeah. He has a bra in there. 602. Call Weston's office again. Deeds winner employee of the month award. Not decide. Okay. Well, I will be the employee of the month, for I am working very hard. Splurged on a suite, and I know not to assume that sign of a happy marriage, especially when someone's made up a couch in the living room. Tension is palpable. Hector works in insurance in Texas. He must have taken some time off for this trip. His mother's definitely the pushy type, judging by a letter she sent. Seems like the Cruisers are in town so they can renew their vows, and from the look of it, Hector's mother really wants him to hurry up and give her grandchildren. She also mentioned she's been looking for Hector. Maybe I'm just being a hammer looking for a nail, but that could have anything to do with Mr. Morgan and his stalking. Something to think someone's after the Cruisers and their money. If they have something on either of the Cruisers, it'd be easy to resort to blackmail. But half the couple staying in our suites. There are more than a few hints that this room isn't exactly a second honeymoon of her dreams. She's clearly caught up in something. Marcella has a letter from Fernie and Weissman containing an apology for security breach. I don't know what that means exactly, but it can't be anything good. My mind immediately went to Mr. Morgan. Has his stalking really gone so far? Marcella has a bank account in her own name, according to the statement in the jewelry box. The last transaction she made was a withdrawal of the entirety of her savings. Does Mr. Cruz know about this account? How did she make this much money? What plans does she have that involve $5,000 in cash? Did she withdraw the money willingly? Some going after the Cruisers with blackmail material. Are they targeting Marcella? Raymond Leduc is Bernard's brother. Before Bernard ran the Clarington, the hotel's in Raymond's hand. From everything I've heard, Raymond's style was entirely different to Bernard's day as tonight. I thought my family was complex, but the Leducs are on another level. Bernard allegedly kept Raymond out of jail and kept any word of his deviant ways from spreading. But that he expects his brother to butt out of anything to do with managing the Clarington. Poor Raymond. Sounds like it was a tough spot, and Bernard found a way to exploit that.
Time to see what secrets that vent is holding.
Oh, fucking hell. Okay. This is all the clues that we've picked up as we went along. Hmm. Alright, I think we've gotten everything we can out of here, although let's have a look at these pictures on the wall real quick.
Well, just look at these distinguished gentlemen. And a young Bernard. Kinda wish I worked here when Raymond was in charge. Sounds like the hotel was very different back then.
Finished my tea. Raymond Leduc retired yesterday after more than 20 years at the helm of the hotel, located in downtown Montreal. Founded by Leduc's father, Fernand, in 1921, the hotel was one of Montreal's most respected establishments until the Great Depression and Fernand Leduc's death in 1929. Ever since, guests have noticed a drop in standards. My wife and I used to stay at the Clarington every year for our anniversary, said Mr. Grayson, who first visited the hotel in 1925. We stopped coming 2 or 3 years ago because of the unsavory characters hanging around. My wife was quite afraid. Despite Raymond Leduc's retirement, the establishment will remain in the Leduc family, as his brother Bernard is now taking over the reins after many years as concierge. Interviewed in the lobby, Mr. Leduc promised great changes would come for the Clarington.
Surely your break is over by now.
No, it's not.
I came by here not too long ago, and Andrew was already covering for you.
That's because I was in the ladies' room.
That's no excuse to...
It's my time of the month.
Uh,
You're married, aren't you? So you know how it is. I have to go more often, and sometimes I stain the furniture, and don't get me started on all the...
That's enough details. Miss Belivet, what were you doing in my office?
I was simply closing the door. Someone left it ajar.
Huh. Must have been Eugene. Well, don't you have work to do?
Yes, sir.
Then get to it.
Oh my god.
Mr. Drake has asked to see you.
Again? God, he just can't get enough of me, can he?
Just indulge him. Apologize one more time for Friday's mishap. Do whatever needs to be done. We cannot afford to lose such loyal guests.
Okay, fine. That was a close one.
Yeah, I had a few cold sweats. But at least I found what I was looking for.
Good. Well, if you need me, I'll be attending to the whims and worries of our entitled guests. Don't be a stranger.
Oh, Beth. I won't. What a cute couple they're gonna be.
I'd like to speak to Mr. Weston. It's Bernard Leduc from the Clarington. Yes, the hotel. All right. No, I do not wish to leave a message.
Interesting. They're clearly not returning his calls. This need to calm down. Puddle is puddlesome.
Sorry, ma'am. How big did you say your party was again? Whew, that's big. It might be a bit difficult to...
Well. I don't think I found all the clues in there, 'cause I didn't trigger the book.
Oh, I guess I'm free to disturb room 508 now. But that's where Bernard and Linda were. Ew.
Ew, indeed. Alright, let's click this book this time.
This looks
Because
right up Andrew's alley. I wonder if he's read this one.
she thought she was tracking a killer, but the killer's tracking her instead. Gloria Gray is an aspiring writer who works in a diner by day and writes crime fiction by night. When a series of murders occur across the city, she decides to pursue the killer in the hope of turning her story into a best-selling novel. She meets Hugh, a mysterious young man who offers his help in finding the murderer, but soon Gloria starts to wonder if he's the killer. Read the story that's on everyone's lips before seeing the major motion picture. What's that? What's a hair color? Interesting. Okay. I didn't click it because I thought it was the same book, the And They Were Roommates one. Hang on, it said that we can clean the room now. I want to do that before I do that. I thought they put the Bible in there. Ma'am. She left her feckin' underwear in here. It's a vacant room, but... Hang on. Still got a bit in there, but I don't think there's anyone
Hello, motherfucker.
in this room. Hey, Panda, how you doing?
I should wait till I have more to report
Yeah,
before
can
calling
you
Beth.
calm down? I want to check all the drawers. How's your night been so far? I imagine there should be too much in here. They weren't staying in here, they were just fucking in here, and that's not the same thing. Oh, roses. Nothing in the tub to clean. It's been good. Went out with friends to a Chinese spot. Oh, hell yeah. Oh my god, the anti-divorce woman is having the affair. I cannot. I cannot. Fucking rude bitch. My Beth's too nice, I think. Did you have a good meal? Was it tasty? Yes, I realize now that you said hot pot, not hotspot, but same deal. We're solving mysteries, but we are a cleaner. I just wanted to go clean that room before I open this vent. Alright, we have screwdriver now. Hold. Yeah. Can I? More codes. Okay, but did she write down the fucking code before, or am I gonna have to solve it again? There is an ad about to start, by the way, folks, just as a heads up. Oh, fuck me. Okay, well, dash is M. That's gonna be meet. Meet me to NIGHT in my room. This is an L. 2 is an A. This has got to be a C, right? Michael will be sleeping. We need to discuss our...
Meet me tonight in my room. Michael will be sleeping. We need to discuss our plan.
Y'all's is suspicious. First time I've had numbing noodles. My mouth is kind of numb after drinking the soup.
Desk, Beth speaking.
It's me.
Oh, hello, Bean. Anything new to report?
Found another
I found another
message.
message written in secret code.
What does it say?
Meet me tonight in my room. Michael will be sleeping. We need to discuss our plan.
Michael? Who's that? Another husband?
I don't know. It's the first time I'm hearing of a Michael in this story.
Let me check the logbook. There's a Michael staying in room 507.
Mrs. Beaumont's room? But she doesn't have a husband. She's here alone with... Oh! Michael must be her son. I got him some extra blankets the other day so he could build a fort.
Could Marcella?
Yes?
No, never mind. So, what's next?
I guess I should go have a look at 507, but it's not on my list. There's a do not disturb sign on the door.
Well, I could call the room to make sure no one's there.
Good idea.
Hang on.
So, the person in 505 has photos of us doing something dodgy in one of the clients' rooms, going through their bags and trying their perfume. But he's also been stalking the main character around everywhere she goes with her mother and taking photos and stuff.
Head on over.
Thanks, Beth. I'll call you back.
So we followed that and it led to room 509, which I think is going to lead us back to 507. Double dodgy. Everything is very dodgy. That was just dry cleaning. Do I need to put that vent back? I feel like I should. Okay, I can't. That's done. Fine. Okay. Excuse me. No one suspects a thing. Put the cups down. 507. We're gonna get in trouble. Sherry brandy. There's secret lesbians. I'm sure of it. When I I looked the game up. When I started the game, it asked if I wanted to see trigger warnings, and I'm like, huh? So I looked up to see what the warnings were, and there's like, the first post I found was like on the Steam forums thing, and it was someone bitching about the fact that there's gay people in the game, and despite the fact that the game is flagged as LGBTQ+, they were like, well, you didn't write in the description of the game that there's lesbians, and I shouldn't have your agenda forced on me like that. I'm like, oh my god. People.
Looks like someone grew tired of looking at your face, Mr. Beaumont.
What? Whoa. What's this, a ring too? Ooh, she just took off her wedding rings. Literally a trash person. It was like a comment from November last year, so it's not like, you know, this game came out 15 years ago and these are really old comments. It just, I looked at it and I'm like, what the actual fuck? And the devs of the game were like, well, our game was labeled appropriately as LGBTQ. So if you have a problem with seeing that, maybe you should look at the tags before you buy a game. And the dude was like, oh, it's not my responsibility. You buried it all the way down in the tags. What a fucking wanker.
He's all but outright threatening you. Oh, I hope you can stay as far away from him as possible.
Friends, that is in French. Oh, like the note's in French, but it's here. I just met with your damn lawyer. You've got some balls to accuse me of all that. As if you were so irreproachable yourself. Do you think I don't know where you spend your nights? Well, worst of all is that you won't let me see my son. You won't even tell me where he is. If you think you have a chance to get custody, you don't know me too well. I won't let you take Michael away from me. I think hubby's upset that his lipstick. Raphael,
A
number
lovely shade of
5.
lipstick.
Oh, no. There we go. Wankers everywhere. Why is the ashtray here? What's this? A calf. Book of matches, but where's it from? The White Cat Bar and Restaurant. Okie doke. What's it been upside down? Has she been smoking in the bathroom? I mean, this is set in the 50s, but still. I'm so pleased that they don't allow smoking in places anymore. Lipstick. Oh, look, they've got different lipsticks. So that's the lipstick we found in the bathroom. That is not. Dun, 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 dun. Secret lesbians.
Mr. Cruz, huh?
She's not having dinner with Mr. Cruz. But everyone's a smoker. It's a lot of hair curlers. Alright, let's check these drawers. Gloves. Can't open the drawers because the chair's in the way, and God forbid she put the chair back. The wind in the leaves that day made a sound that sounded like... Really, Anne? The wind in the leaves made the tree whistle a soft melody that came to my ear. I remember every part of this day, for it was the day we met. Jesus, this is bad. I was looking for my cat when I heard the sound of the leaves blowing in the wind like a melody to my ear. The leaves like a melody to my ear. Sorry. On this summer day where I met you. Yay. Very excited for the sapphics, but... Letter's been sent to you and been around the world 3 times. The one who breaks the chain. Oh my god. It's email spam, but typed on a typewriter. Mr. Smith received the letter in 1953, made 33 copies and sent them 3 days later. He won the lottery. Mr. Jones received it in 56, made 33 copies and sent them. 3 days later, he discovered an old treasure in his backyard. Mr. Williams received the letter and burnt it. His wife and 3 kids died in a fire that very night. Mr. Green forgot the letter in a drawer and lost his job. When he found the letter, he got a better job than before. In no case should this chain be broken. Make 33 copies and send them. You will experience great joy within 3 days. You fucking... Oh, we used to get so many of these emails, like, all the time. That cracks me up. Holy shit. My flashbacks. The idea that someone was posting them, that's fantastic. What a fantastic concept. I kind of want to throw it away just to see what happens. Do you think we should do it? Fuck it, we're doing it. We're doing it. We'll break the lock.
Aw, that's so sweet.
It's in French.
I didn't do much, but I'm glad it meant something to you.
Dear Sophie, thank you so much for taking care of our room every day and bringing us extra sheets. Michael and I wanted to give you a little something before we left. Sincerely, A.
Those few coins in my tip jar were getting pretty lonely. They'll appreciate the company. That look in your eyes. What does it mean? And who is this from?
You don't need to know my name, but you've seen me. I recognize that look in your eyes when you checked in. You and I don't need to make a fuss out of this. You keep your wits about you and I'll do the same. To all reception staff. That's a memo. This is from Linda. Linda. Is Linda, like, trying to blackmail the guests? Is that what's happening here? Linda, I'm ooh. Interesting. Next. Selection mode.
You almost look like
Marcella. Interesting. Did Marcella and Anne meet at school? Is that they old lesbians together? Oh wait, hang on. Come here. F E Mount Royal College, Montreal 47. Oh, can I do it with this one? Shawty's like a melody. Stop. Sorry. Sugared frosted pops. They're so cute. Look at the penguin. I love it. Free yo-yo inside. Oh, that's the yo-yo that we found out on the chair. So it belongs to the kiddo. I hope he doesn't lose it. Michael Beaumont, Hotel Clarington. Will you be the lucky lad to visit my igloo at Pittipot's factory? To win, it's simple. All you've got to do is draw Frostbite, our beloved mascot, enjoying a delicious bowl of Pittipot's sugar frosted pops. You can only participate once, so be sure to send your very best drawing. Don't wait, use the coupon below and send it in today. I want to see his drawing. Okay, can I clean this up? No. What's this? In my fort. Ooh.
Oh, Michael. Adults can be so confusing.
That's French again.
I promise, it's not you.
Dad, I'm sorry. Mum asked me not to tell you the name of our hotel. She allowed me to talk about our room, though. We have 2 little beds, a radio, and even a television. Mum let me build a fort, and the maid brought us extra blankets. She's really nice. The hotel's nice too, but I miss home. I wish Mum and you could be happy, and I wish everything could go back to the way it was before, but Mum says it's impossible. She says she no longer loves you. Do you think she'll ever stop loving me too? Oh, Michael. It's okay, little bud. Sometimes things happen. It's not your fault. Keep battery out. Battery chamber when not in use. Fastest way through the Midwest. Midwest Railway.
So you were eager to set up a meeting, but didn't want anyone noticing.
I hope you're well in spite of the circumstances. We've been on a train for 2 days now. It's a long ride, made even longer by the fact I cannot wait to see you again. You're scheduled to arrive in Montreal on the eve of Valentine's Day. I booked 509. It's a marital suite. When we arrive, please refrain from talking to me until we figure out a safe way to see each other. Say hello to Michael for me. The lesbians. It's not colored with all the pencils. Oh, it's like sharp at both ends. Pencil, rainbow colored. It's painting. Okay, I think that's everything under here that I can.
Let's get to the bottom of this and find out what links these rooms together.
Dear Mrs. Bursey, we have successfully processed your request to withdraw your son Michael Bursey from his school schedule and system. Under the agreement, you will continue his education from home. Following this letter, you will receive a list of books and school materials you need to purchase in order to follow the curriculum from home. A social worker will be in touch to help you understand our milestones so that your son can benefit from our program from the comfort of his home. Thank you for thinking of your son's education. Director Donald Biron. So she's taking the kid out of school. La grammaire. 2 more pencils. Still nothing on TV.
Funny how some games really stand the test of time. I used to play this with Mom all the time. Funny how some games really stand the test of time. I used to play this with Mom. Aha! Keys are a Snoop's best friend.
What's it a key for?
Sounds like this is from your school days, but the name of the sender is smudged.
You're right. I miss the snow already. It's so hot now in Texas. It's quite a shock after the cool weather of Montreal. My family's never seen snow before, and I could not find the words to tell them how beautiful it is. They don't understand what they're missing. I wish I could build my brothers a snowman like the one we built together a few years ago. I know it's childish, but I had not had that much fun in years. Christmas was exhausting. 9 days of eating, singing, dancing. It's great fun, but I'm glad it's over so I can rest a little. Of course, celebrations will resume for New Year, but it gives me a few days to relax. How are things going with your family? I know you don't get along well, but I hope you're still able to have a good time. I'll leave for Montreal on the 8th. I cannot wait to be back. I miss finding black cat hairs all over my clothes. I miss our late-night studying sessions at Harry's. I even miss Sister Miller's classes, if you can believe it. I'll see you soon. Warm wishes. Well, we know it's gonna be from Marcella. Have we seen anything? It's gotta be that box over there. Adam or Eve. Bridget Boswell. She's the one who wrote the And They Were Roommates book. Confession of Shocking and Forbidden Love. Should Rose stay in a marriage that no longer makes her happy, or seek refuge in the arms of the woman who truly understands her? She's tasted the forbidden fruit years ago, and now it's all she can think of. But what will her family, and society as a whole, think of her if she turns to a life of sin? Should she be condemned for even entertaining the thought of leaving her husband, or pitied for having to make such a heartbreaking decision? Bridget Boswell is the prolific author behind novels such as And They Were Roommates and The Lonely Girl. Adam or Eve is her 7th novel. Wait. F and W. F and W. Oh, she wrote the books. Hang on. Hang on. Fernie and Weissman. They had the data breach. Marcella Weissman is Bridget. So Marcella's the one writing all the lesbian books. Shock. Oh God, there's so many things I've clicked on already. Anne Beaumont is one of 2 guests in 507, the other being her son Michael. She's a divorcee. I don't know how that information got out the first time, but since then Linda's made sure we won't forget it. Anne's staying at the Clarington has been a lengthy one, and it shows in her room. Open suitcases, stray coffee cups, and a pillow fort. It feels very lived in. Not a lot of guests get as comfortable as she and Michael have. Maybe I'll be able to find out why she came to the Clarington and why she's yet to leave. Anytime I've interacted with Anne, she's been incredibly sweet to me. She seemed apologetic after asking for extra blankets, maybe even embarrassed at Michael's antics. But if she only knew what kind of requests I've gotten in the past. Besides, Michael's fun to be around in small doses. Mr. Beaumont is not a calm individual from what I gather, and I'm glad Anne put some distance between them. I just hope she can find a more permanent solution than this. A line from Mr. Beaumont's letter stood out. Do you think I don't know where you spend your nights? Where do you spend your nights, Anne? I don't blame you for spending them anywhere that's not with your bore of a husband. But the question remains, where is it that you go? There's a framed picture of a group of girls on Anne's mantle. I'm guessing this is a class picture of Anne's. 11 years later, she's still beautiful, but a little weathered maybe. Life hasn't been so easy for her after all. So Michael is Anne's son. I thought his name was Mitchell this entire time. Probably because any time we've interacted, he's either been racing down a whole mid-sentence or talking through a mouthful of sugar-frosted pops. No wonder I didn't recognize the name at first. I think Michael must be around 8 or 9. He's a sweet little boy, and he's grown on a lot of the maids here since we've been seeing him around for a month now. I think a lot of us will be sad to see him go. His mum asked me for extra blankets once so that he could build a blanket fort. I'm glad he's enjoying his stay at the Clarington. Staying at hotels as a kid must be such an adventure. Michael's having a hard time dealing with his parents' divorce, which is completely understandable. I remember having a million questions at that age, and no one ever seems to want to tell you the truth. Not the whole of it, anyway. Do you think she'll stop loving me too? Oh, Michael, what a heartbreaking possibility to even have to consider. I don't think your mum's love for you is going anywhere for what it's worth. It took me a while to learn this, but our parents are just as new to navigating this relationship as we are. They're just trying their best. Most of them are, anyway. Mr. Beaumont. Anne's husband, for now. Their relationship's not in a good place, to put it lightly. It seems his wife fled with their son and is now trying to divorce him. Mr. Beaumont's clearly hurt, but a wounded, cornered animal could be just as dangerous, if not more. I hope there's nothing behind his threats, but knowing that Anne and Michael have had to hide in a hotel for a month isn't encouraging. Michael and his father are still in contact, judging by the letter Michael's been working on in his pillow fort. I suppose there's the tiniest bit of relief in knowing that he and his son have a good relationship, but Michael can't possibly have the full picture of his parents' relationship and all its complexities. It's easy to put a parent on a pedestal without knowing the full extent of who they are. Okay, let's have a look. Oh.
I'll need another key to unlock this. Haven't I seen one just like this somewhere?
Greta. Yeah, it has a lot going on. Did I read this one?
So a husband can abuse his wife and just get away with it? And people like Linda still think divorce is wrong? Ugh.
Dear Anne, I've met with Lewis and he's asked me to give you the enclosed letter. I think I should reiterate that some of your accusations, such as wife abuse, are not grounds for divorce in Quebec. I understand you're hurt, but I do not think antagonizing your husband is wise at the moment. Do not forget to be in court at 11 a.m. on the 20th. Be on time. Also, a friendly reminder that my fees for January need to be paid before the end of this month. I'm happy to help you out, but I cannot work pro bono on this. The empty photo frame. She said she saw another key, but I don't know where she saw another key because I haven't seen one. Key. Another key. Oh, the door just flicked to outside. Huh. Where did we see another key? Didn't see anything in here, did I? Oh.
Oh, I left the clean towels on my cart.
Wait. No. I was meant to put clean towels out this whole time and I didn't. Son of a bitch. Where do I get clean towels? Is that...
Let's put those on the bathroom shelf.
Oh, I'm so annoyed right now. But it's okay, because I should...
Oh, I left the clean towels on my
Oh,
cart.
for fuck's sake. Okay. We're gonna go quickly through all the rooms and make sure everyone has clean towels. Oh, fucking can't believe I forgot towels. Excuse me. Excuse me, coming through. Towel police, you've got towels. It's 506. 505. Fucking creep room. Sure, creep has towels. Mm-hmm. 504. This was where we started. Nope, he's got towels. That's okay. So this be just 508. Yeah, the story's been really good in this so far. It's really interesting. There's like 100 things going on that we are trying to keep track of. Did they use the towels in here? They've got towels. Grumble, grumble, grumble. Yeah. Yeah. There we go. Alright, so apparently there's a key that we haven't picked up somewhere. It feels like it's probably in here somewhere. I mean, I'd have to assume this is like the... Oh, let's put these cups away so that my character doesn't have a nervous breakdown because she's fucking carrying 100 cups. Beginning out. I didn't see any toilet paper that needed 505 partial. Since we started. 505 now clean properly. 505 complete, expect a big mess. There's 506. Am I missing toilet paper or something in here? Is she gonna cross it off when it's done? Do you guys need toilet paper? No, you've got toilet paper. What am I missing? There's a shoe. I don't think it's my job to throw a shoe away though. Yeah, I don't think the Bachelorette people are part of all this. Did I see? Clue. 507. I remember seeing a key. Lunch ticket, Val renewals, Moodle package. No, I did not see a key. I don't think there was one in this room either. No. So I'm pretty sure, so...
No combination, no entry.
Can I get the combination?
I should wait till I have more to report before calling Beth.
I have not seen a key. This just had that in it. There's nothing else here. It's just a letter from the mother. It's a rosary. I feel like I've missed something really important, but I don't know where. We're still trying to get the combination for this, but...
It looks like the code is made up of 4 letters.
But she's not gotten any hints for that at all. If I were a key, where would I be? Wait, what's in here? It looks like tires and belts. Something in here, maybe? Earrings, bracelets, and that. But there's nothing else here. It's to read book. Nothing in it there. This. What is this? Oh, it's the other lipstick. Yeah, it
She
is.
really striking.
Chloe. Okay. It's not in the drawers. Where the fuck is this key? Clue list. I don't know where this damn key is. Something that's like interactable that I haven't looked at already. I can't open the safe. So where have I seen this key already? But I haven't seen it anywhere. I don't know what she's talking about. Quickly go back to it.
That key looks so familiar. Why do I associate it with room 505?
Thanks, Sophie. Sophie sometimes has thoughts. I find that very cool. I don't use them very often though. Is there anything in here? No. Oh. It's not in there. It's a 505. There's nothing in here that like matches the shape or anything. Like it's not. He's clearly stolen the key from her. Okay, that's the vent at the end is where he's put the thing. Where's the key? If I were a key, where would I be? Where would I be? Wait, what's this? What's his room key? Why did he leave his room key here? Why does she
Think,
associate it?
Sophie, where have you seen a key like that one before? In a safe?
What? Where? Where the fuck in this safe? This is the only safe we've opened. So what is she talking about?
That's a lot of film. How many pictures have you taken, Mr. Morgan? That key looks so familiar. Why do I associate it with room 505?
Welcome in, Extreme. How you doing?
Think, Sophie, where have you seen a key like that one before? In a safe?
There's nothing in the safe. I don't know what I'm looking for. Oh my lord. What have I missed? Tired, still just woke up. Aww. Did you get a good sleep in? I mean, like a good sleep in general, not a sleep in as in a lie-in. Ugh. This is hurting my head. I don't know what I'm... She said that the key's in the safe, but there is not a key in the fucking safe. It's in the cupboard. You're looking for the Krabby Patty formula. I sure am. Is there anything safe-like that he has? Aside from his suitcase, that was locked. But there's no key in here. Does my game just make you feel really silly? Like there's something really obvious. It's a comb. What? There's nothing. What's that? It's a pen. That's a pin. I'm really confused. Hang on. I can't. We're gonna look it up. We're playing a game called This Bed We Made. Oh my god. The key 5. Ah. Okay. All right. It's fine. I don't even make my own damn bed. All right. Let's. So it's here. Here. Oh.
Ah, there you are. With Marcella. God knows where she is.
Clarington Hotel reception desk, Beth speaking.
Hey, Beth.
Bean, I've been meaning to speak with you.
Oh, about what?
Well, a little birdie told me Mr. Morgan and Mr. Cruz had an argument yesterday evening.
Really? Who's your little birdie?
Jacques. Apparently it got so heated he had to get involved. And listen to this. It sounds like I was on the right track, 'cause he heard a particular word thrown around quite a lot. Wanna guess what it is?
Stalker. Blackmail.
Blackmail?
No, that was your theory, remember? It's affair.
Affair?
I think it's all of the above.
Did Jack hear anything else?
From what he told me, it seemed like Mr. Cruz was accusing Mr. Morgan of having an affair with his wife. Wouldn't have expected Mrs. Cruz to fall for a man like Morgan, but
No.
I guess the heart wants what the heart
That's
wants.
not what
Maybe,
happened.
but that doesn't explain Mrs. Beaumont's involvement with Mrs. Cruz.
What do you mean?
I found a chest in room 507. I think it can only be opened by turning 2 keys at once. I found one of them in Mrs. Beaumont's things.
Oh, and the other one?
Well, I remembered seeing a similar key in one of Mr. Morgan's stocking pictures, so I went back to check. Mrs. Cruz wears it as a pendant. It looks identical to Mrs. Beaumont's key.
Wait, so Mrs. Beaumont and Mrs. Cruz own identical keys that are both needed to open a mysterious chest? Yeah, there's definitely something going on here.
Everyone's suspicious. I think they're having the affair.
I think Mrs. Cruz and Mrs. Beaumont might be the ones having the affair.
That's an interesting theory.
It's the correct
Did you
theory.
find any clues that might support this?
Nothing concrete. I mean, I did find a letter that suggests they may have gone to college together, but they could just as well be good friends, right?
Yeah, that's one way to put it.
I guess we'd know for sure if we could have a look at that chest, but I don't think I'll be able to open it. I've looked around room 509. I would have seen the second key if it was there. Mrs. Cruz must have left with it this morning.
Yeah.
We were so close. I can't believe it all ends here.
Well, hold on. I may have an idea. Get me a candle and some plaster, and maybe I can do something about that pesky chest.
How?
I'll tell you later. Just find me those things, and I'll meet you in the basement as soon as I manage to leave my post.
All right. Thank you for not giving up.
Come on, you know I wouldn't let you down.
Oh. So what I have worked out so far is that Mrs. Cruz is writing lesbian romance novels under a pseudonym, and she had an affair, or is having an affair, with Mrs. Beaumont who she went to college with. This is my working theory thus far.
With the renovations, there has to be plaster somewhere on this floor.
Ugh.
I should grab some before going down.
Okay.
I'm sure I'll find more laundry to add to the pile.
I'm sure you won't. Plaster.
Great. This takes care of half of this little scavenger hunt. As for the candles, doesn't Rebecca keep some in her locker downstairs?
Yeah, except this is set in the 50s and being gay was criminal offense. So we are very stressy espressy. Can I take the fucking no divorce sign down? What's this?
The way things go missing around here, sometimes it feels like the hotel just gobbles things up.
Lost. Gold bracelet. Great sentimental value. Found. Please return to Yvette. She just, like...
Huh. Carol seems sweet. If I wasn't so bad around new people, maybe we could be friends.
Hi everyone, my name's Carol and I've just started working as the new maid. This is my first job and I'm really grateful to be given a chance to work in such a nice hotel. I can't wait to meet all of you. Nice to meet you. You have the same name as my aunt. Welcome to the team. I hope you enjoy it here. Welcome, Carol. Nobody cares about your Aunt Rib. Wow. Fuck you. Do not forget to tell guests to avoid blocking corridors with their luggage. It's an accident waiting to happen. Also, Bernard, the hotel owner, is married and he's banging the chief of staff.
Freezing in there. Have you asked Eugene? I told him fixing the window should be a top priority. And
Oh, I'd very much like to speak to him, trust me, but I just can't find him. He's nowhere to be found. Gone. Disappeared. I don't know what on earth's going on today. Is it because of that goddamn snowstorm? Or was there something in the coffee this morning?
What do you mean?
Well, the whole staff's completely off today. Jacques leaving luggage carts everywhere. Wendy asking for a day off. Beth. Oh, don't even get me started on Beth. Oh, and that maid? What's her name? Sylvie? I never noticed how odd she is.
Sophie, you mean? I like her. She's a good girl.
You know what? I should call the city. Tell them they don't need to build that new madhouse next door. There's one right here.
Oh, Bernard, it's not that bad. I'm here, aren't I?
Yes, Linda.
Let me help you forget about all that for a minute.
He's married, Linda.
It's locked.
Linda is the slut shamer of the game. So clearly she's, you know, off having her affair with a married man. Well, going after the staff for being young and in love and having a... Oh. Beth's locker wasn't open before. What happened? What has she got in here? Inspect.
Didn't I find one of these in Anne's room, too? The White Cat must be a popular spot.
I knew it. Beth's a lesbian.
Wait, is this you, Beth? What on earth led to this picture being taken?
Oh, hot. Let's go.
Are you looking to buy land? I know you grew up on a farm. Maybe you're looking to get back to nature.
Gemstone of land has become available for you to acquire. Near the municipality of Farnham and on the riverfront of the Yamaska River, this gorgeous and ready-to-be-cleared land is lacking one thing, an owner. Discover the true meaning of nature. A land filled with all the resources you'll need to build a home for your family and earn more than decent living raising cattle, or exploiting its large wooden area. Only a few hours' drive from major cities such as Montreal or Saint-Jean. Freedom is at your fingertips. got that gay shit in there. Someone has been in her locker, and that concerns me. Spammer detected. Also, someone's been in Rebecca's locker? What's this?
So you do have a stash of candles. But where is it?
Kitchen's out of power again. I can barely see a thing. Bernard wants us to continue working, but I'm not risking chopping my fingers off for that blowhard. Didn't you start hoarding candles since the last power outage? I remember you saying you never wanted to be caught in the dark basement again. Where's your stash? It's urgent. Please, Bobby. Bobby's the chef. Rebecca, the VIP guest in room 602 is getting on my nerves. He keeps ordering food that's not on the menu. We don't usually do special orders, but Bernard was adamant we make all his wishes come true. Do I look like a goddamn genie? It's not even the worst of it, though. Every night he barges into the kitchen as if he was at home, asking for meat for his precious little terriers. Who feeds dogs $4 roast beef? I can't even afford $4 roast beef for myself. Bobby. I'm a bit worried that she's got letters in here bitching about the clients. I don't want Bobby to get fired. Just gonna close that. Oh, now we know Bobby probably has the candles. So let's go say hi. Where is he? Oh, I can get in the break room now. Which means I can pick up my... Really? My keys. Where are they? Have you heard there's a famous movie director in 602? Yeah, I was there when he checked in. I don't know who he is, but he must be pretty important because Bernard was almost licking his boots. He even let the man bring his dogs in. Is he shooting a picture in Montreal? I heard he's a scout, but I'm not sure what it means. It means he's making a picture on Boy Scouts. Do you think he'll shoot in the hotel? Hope he does. We can meet famous actors like James Dean. Let's hope the director has supernatural powers because Dean is very much dead. What? James Dean's dead? Andrew's book club. Aww. They're using the book club pages for gossip. Wait, what's this? Oh, we read that before, the Lysol thing. And the story of how we arrested the gays. Can we get our keys back? Because we left them here in the morning. Key. Key. Hey.
Gotta hold on to these tight.
You realize you're the person with the lowest score who wins, right? Oh, Bobby. Bobby the Bubby. I want my Tupperware back. Oh, Susan. Look really cute. They got a little hob in there. Hello? Can I help you? You okay, Jacques? Can I? Got distracted on a mission and I thought I could come back to deal with them, but I guess not. I didn't listen to it and now I'm sad. Look. Scuba diving. Okay, I guess... Jacques leave her? Nothing's changed in his locker, so... Alright, let's go visit the chef. Oh god, a rat.
It's locked.
Why is there a rat down here? It's maintenance. Well, where was the... Oh, it's on the main floor, isn't it?
Sophie, you're forgetting what you came here for. The candles. Better try to find them before Beth gets here.
The candles are gonna be on the thingy. the things on the next floor up. I am at least 30% sure that's what it said. Bobby would have the candles, right? Although it's just occurred to me we are very at the end of stream. So this is probably a good space to save. Actual save. Wow, we're 60% through. Yes, we're gonna pause here and go on a little raid. And we'll be continuing this next Tuesday. So other things that are happening this week, on Friday we'll be streaming again. I'll be playing Repo with Lucy, which I'm really excited for. That is... Oh, she changed her name, didn't she? Lucy. So yes, I will be streaming with Lucy on Friday, and then on Saturday we have our Discord movie night, which, as I have said a few times, everyone is welcome for. It's timers. That's what I wanted. Oh god, typing's hard, man. So hard. We're going to be watching From Up on Poppy Hill, and I hope you can join us. It's just to the Discord, community Discord invite. But yeah, let's go on a raid. I'm just having a look to see who's up and what they're doing. Just because I'm enjoying the kind of vibes of this at the moment. So I kind of want to go somewhere that's got the vibes rolling. So many choices. There's nobody that's kind of playing a story-based thing at the moment. I guess the closest is Ellie's currently streaming That's Not My Neighbor. Ellie is a non-binary streamer. Their pronouns are they, she. They are an Australian, and they are currently in a partner push. So they're a lovely person. We're gonna go say hi over there. As I said, I will be back on Friday. We will be continuing. We will be starting on. God, my brain hurts. On Repo. Movie night Saturday. And then Monday next week, we're back to Alan Wake. Tuesday next week, we'll be back to this. Same as always. Thank you all for hanging out today. It's been lovely. I have enjoyed exploring this new game with you all. And yeah, it's been nice. Thank you to Faye and Rosie for the resubs. And to who got first today? It was Launch. So congrats to Launch on getting first. So let's head over. Please give all the love and hype to Ellie, and I will see you on the other side of this raid.